You sure?
Yes.
How sure?
Pretty sure.
Sure? All right. They sour because I know they sweet like ice cream taste. Germ-free, not Ava Mendes in '01. That's my dream date. And we 20 minutes late because I was just on the 5 freeway. His sport mode and evaded the Johnnies in a high-speed chase. What's happening with y'all? Yo, play up on the Lush Uno. That really just happened too. I put the Mac in MacArthur Park. Y'all know the vibes, more kicks than Cobra Kai, busting shots every time we rolling by. You feel me? We got an esteemed cast of grimy constituents doing the most as always. We got Ricky Roy, we got Moose Main, and we got the real, not the fake, Jared Fields, aka Pooh. What's happening with y'all fellas?
Big chilling, you know, New Wave podcast in the building.
Yes, yeah, New Wave podcast.
New Wave. Hey, honestly,
It's not the news, it's the new wave.
I'm the last one left, bro.
What you mean?
Last of the Mohicans.
I'm the last one.
Because Almighty's about to go and sit down for a little bit, and you will truly be the last of the Mohicans.
Last one, bro.
Damn, but Almighty's not gonna be gone. We gonna figure
Yeah,
out.
yeah. And Brick's still around. Brick gonna be coming home soon.
We still count Almighty and Brick.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, we gonna who's a whole fucking news podcast one day, bruh. You feel me? Almighty's gonna be on for 2 hours with us. We gonna have him hit the Discord.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it up.
From the cells, what you saying? Okay.
If B Braves is able
That's
to
what I'm
have,
saying,
like, a very substantial career.
Imagine we just had a TV with Sus here like every week. That'd be hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Talking
We
this
should
shit.
have already been had that with Brick.
Yeah, no cap. That would be hard.
Even if he just occasionally's like, dead.
Yeah, it's like it's like in the NBA, they injury reserve. They in they suit, you know what I'm saying, but they just on the sideline. They still on the bench though with the squad. You
Blue
feel
shirt.
me? Yeah,
Blue shirt.
yeah, blue shirt.
Hey, chat, I ain't gonna hold you. I lost my voice though too, so I know y'all gonna try to cook a nigga, but you know we here though, man.
You just sound like me regular.
That's my best Lush impression.
Okay, first of all, Jared, where were you last weekend? You catted.
Where was I last? Oh, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. So I got invited to a award show, and that's the only reason I ain't pull up, gang.
You got invited to what?
He said an award show. He said that's flyer than your shit.
Nah, it wasn't even. Nah, it wasn't even that. Hey, you know the homies from Jersey was out there, so I really wanted to be there. You feel what I'm saying? But they, you know what I mean, niggas got a bag to go. So I'm like,
Okay.
Bro, why
Okay.
did
When
y'all
you say
promote
that,
shit?
Yeah, you weren't gonna give him a bag to go, were you?
hell
man?
no.
or
I
you,
ain't
but
mad
at
at-
least you communicated.
Yeah. I had to go to SAC and go check up on moms, a couple other things and stuff. So I pushed the SAC and did a quick
You
turnaround.
communicated.
Yeah.
This guy is a no call, no show.
That's a motherfucker.
Whoa, no
Nah,
call,
and
no
the
show's
Thing is,
crazy.
He called me like the day
day before.
I was like, "What's up, fool? I'm good on the list, right? You ain't gonna leave a brother hanging, right?"
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I ain't say that. Niggas put actions on it. Nah,
He was on Team
that was-
Spody.
no,
That was
that's
Spody.
Spody
Yeah, that was
Nah, I ain't
Spody.
gonna hold you though. I'm typically not the nigga to do that type of shit. I always let niggas know, but shit was moving so fast that day, bro, that literally I was like I was contemplating on which I was gonna do. The moment that they told me they was gonna pay was literally when I made that split second decision.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that because I had to leave that event early because I had another paid event to go to.
Right.
So I had 2 paid events that
feel
day,
you.
and I had to dip. And Spody Face was like, "Man, like you janky for leaving." Even though I told him beforehand, bro, I'm finna dip early, and I let him know while I dip because I'm the Irish goodbye king. You feel me? When it like I don't why I gotta
Slither
say-
out. Yeah.
I'm like,
Especially at big events,
Pro
you got to
move.
say bye to 30
Pro
people.
move.
It's like
30?
nobody got
Yeah,
time for that.
that's
50,
more.
100, you know what I'm
feel me?
saying?
130.
Just the people that see you trying to sneak out, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like,
right.
that's at least that many, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
You catch me trying to sneak out, the best you're gonna get is an eye.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to hit them with like the double peace sign just so it applies to everybody. Like, you know, that it's like, this is for everyone.
Nah, like I'm like a janky ass like deadbeat father. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go buy a pack of smokes. I'll be right
Never
back.
come
Like,
back.
and just respawn somewhere else. In a different dimension.
Hit the spliff and just drive off.
That's literally it.
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
I heard you talking about a possible new Lush show coming
Okay,
soon.
so yes.
What's up with that? On a sicker one, I've heard.
Well, there's several ideas being tossed around currently. I feel like that we're getting to a point where the news is growing instability, and we have like a new cast of really solid people, and I'd like to still contribute to the news, but I also feel like my contributions would be better served if I actually jump on. Because here's the thing that's different from me than most people that are at No Jumpers, I'm not really trying to build my own channel like that. I'm not really trying to build my own thing. I like being a part of a team, and I like building for like a greater cause. And so I've been building with No Jumper. You know what I mean? Because I want to build a No Jumper. And when there's been rough times, I weathered the storm. You feel me? And held it down for the squad. And now I feel like, you know, we're getting to a better spot where I don't need to carry as much of the weight in that regard, but I feel like I could carry way more weight if I have a little bit of autonomy and creative control in my own sense. Yeah. So it's like, so yeah, the idea of me having my own show is something that is being discussed and something that I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I've been telling like on our pod and stuff when we talk about you, Lush, No Glaze, but it's like I feel like you could be as big as like Joe Budden. You have the knowledge base, the communication style, the intelligence. You know, I think, you know, you could be a better podcaster, a bigger podcaster than even Adam up here. You know what I mean? What do you feel like has been holding you back? Is it the drugs? Is it the consistency? Because like what... From you being up here so long, like you should be like one of the top podcasters in the world. I feel like you have that potential. So what is stopping you from that? Do you think the show can open you up to that door?
Two things. One, I feel like I haven't fully explored that because I still haven't come to the terms that I am a podcaster, because I don't really want to do this, but like I know that it's what I'm best suited for. And I know that and that's no disrespect that because I hold this art form, because I believe it is an art form, to a high, like in a very high esteem. However, I feel like in my head, like I'm a rapper, you know what I mean? Like as delusional as that may be, I've always just looked at myself that way, and everything else is kind of just like feeding me as an entity and my contributions to hip hop, however that, whatever that looks like Uncle Too Short said, get in where you fit in. Yeah. So that's kind of,
I feel like low key, bro, I'm sorry to cut you off too. I feel like part of it, what I noticed about you is like you kind of accomplished a lot of the shit that you already been striving to do. And I watched you post like this thing where you had a compilation of from when you was younger and all the people you was with, and you had some funny ass caption like
no, I was just like showing my like, tight ass clothes
you
for
was
real,
like
and that wasn't even
been teaching y'all or whatever. So I'm like, yo, when like I feel what Moo's saying, because yeah, there's always potential, but I feel like when somebody's comfortable with what they've done, especially if they've done a lot, it's easy for them to be like, you know what, let me get on a team and let me just be a team player at this point.
That. I just think like with Lush, like if he truly does love music, I think the best way to get his shit to the biggest possible audience, to be the best he can as a rapper, would to put that on the back burner and put podcasting first, to become one of the biggest podcasters, and then spin back on the music once you have that giant platform.
Well, no, and that's why two things. One, that's why like I put like, I understand that no matter, like when I came across, for example, Serio from the East, when I came across, and that was my younger partner for years, you know, for a few years, whatever. And he's going to go way further than I could in music. I know that. Like he's going to ascend to way greater heights. So that's why I'm like, I'm empowering him. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that he could go way further than I could. So there's the, and yes, like I'm gonna make music whether there's 5 million or 5 people that listen to it, because I love that, and that's what I do, and that's my like, that's my, in my heart, that's my purpose. Secondly, as far as like to your previous point, I think that the what's really also held me back mainly is just like the financials, and me not, because I could be fucked up on the most drugs ever and be cracking $1 million deals. I've done it several times. Like obviously I'm operating in maximum capacity if I'm not on drugs, but that's not really it. If I was in a better financial situation, it wouldn't matter whatsoever. And like I would be spazzing on the pods.
I think that's why Moose is saying that, though, because I was sitting here thinking that, you know, it's good that you have aspirations outside of podcasting. I think what makes for good podcasters are people with a plethora of experiences that like have worn many hats and lived through different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? So that in turn helps your podcasting. But I guess what
No,
you're saying
no one
is-
has experienced more shit than me. You're right. Like 1,000%. Nobody in the fucking world. That's why I am potentially the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got to step it up and not be as much of a J-Cat. And it's hard because I really like drugs and I really don't care what people say. You feel me? Like, and I dress and act the way the fuck I want to, period, and always will. And it's hard to tell me shit. That's why it's good I have German in my life to kind of ground me. Because, you know, as much of a rock star as she is, yeah, like I'd be catted out if it wasn't for her. So, yeah, I'm going to try to like settle down. With that being said, what the fuck is up with y'all? Fuck me. You feel me? Like,
No, that was a good combo though. I like that though because it is important to keep evolving and keep having interests outside of this so you could feed this. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's not even like I
especially
can't
in
help
the
it. 20.
hip-hop space.
I just shook the Johnnies right now in a high speed chase. Like my intro wasn't even a joke. Like you feel me? Like fuck them. By the way,
you part-time Batman and podcasting. Batman will be the illest podcaster if you think about it.
Did Lush really get in a high speed before this though?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga.
What's up with these topics, you guys? Oh, I am sitting in. Okay.
Mikey, your haircut's
yeah.
amazing.
Thank you, buddy. I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. But I like your haircut even more. I might even switch teams, dog. You're making me feel like
Adam was just talking about fucking Mikey on the last.
No, Mikey is hot, bro. If I was gay,
Click on it,
Ooh.
and you need to scroll to the left a bit.
Yeah, where'd it go? My bad. Go down. Yeah, I'll tell you which one.
his butthole would be in constant danger.
Bro, pause. Bro.
Yes, did he? Power dynamics and all.
Niggas is foul. Niggas is gay. Niggas is gay. Niggas is gay.
Right there, up. Oh, no. Down. Keep going. My bad.
Yo, what is y'all doing, bro?
Am I retarded?
Oh shit. Okay, to the right. Yeah. Oh, we got a new one.
What is this?
Full screen it? On the right.
Oh, over here.
Ooh,
Oh, I see.
the Patty G looking crispy.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What's going on,
Most
guys?
interesting gentleman in the world.
What is? All right.
Yo, I didn't know Lush was so good at pool.
That's healthy. Lush.
I don't know. I was fat and Mexican.
That was the healthy.
Yeah.
You absolutely are fat and Mexican.
Are we doing karaoke? Yo, why does AI do my smile so well? That's crazy.
That actually looks like me. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, yo,
They
if I
made
ever
Pooh hella
seen,
fat.
if I ever seen Ant smile that hard, bro, oh god, my nigga.
Yo,
was hard.
that was
Another
actually
one for
insane.
the people. They saw
man.
that, right?
Yeah.
Another one for the people.
That was funny. That's crazy.
That was really good.
Wicked Wednesdays.
Okay.
Somebody said that's gay as fuck.
No,
Yo,
I think they're
fucking
probably
haters in
still
the chat.
stuck on like me talking about having sex with Mikey.
Chat is full.
But if it's Mikey, it don't count. I don't know if you guys know the rules of homosexuality.
Okay.
Yo,
Let's see all of them. Let's peep
right on time.
Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal?
My God.
Hey, nigga.
Hey, what's up?
I seen you.
Hey, thank God you got here. They were saying some gay ass shit before you got here, bro. Like,
just talking about fucking Mikey,
like, yeah, like,
Don't let
thank
him-
God you're here. Like,
Don't let
I
him
was-
fool you.
I was getting worried.
Damn,
Like,
barn doors swinging that way.
yeah, bro.
Lush was
crazy,
talking about
mama.
how bad he wanted Mikey, and then he tried to put it on us. It's crazy.
You
know how the whites get down.
Like, you know, like
How the whites
if I was
Man,
gay,
Mikey,
This
man, I know you
room,
ain't
does,
going
this
for that
room
over there,
does something
man.
to you and Adam, bro. Something about this room does something to y'all where y'all get hell.
Yeah, Mikey said win, lose, or draw after this stream is going down.
he's that head.
Should
We
we
lose the draw and need that blowjob.
Mikey and then go in the sneak?
That's why I'm on this side of the table today, bro.
Okay, let's not talk about
We're doing
Clav
some
first because he's
zesty
zesty too.
We start with Kanye, then go into
And
Sneako.
they got Adam rubbing off, huh?
Yeah.
shit
Whoa,
get-
pause.
Yeah, he's been rubbing off on Lush.
What's he
That's for
rubbing
sure.
off on?
For sure. Yeah, he's been rubbing off.
Whoa, guys.
They said Kanye West speaks. Kanye West speaks out, and he's serious about making amends with the Jewish community.
Let's speak.
He's not saying nothing.
I know it takes time to understand the sincerity of my commitment to make amends. I take full responsibility for what's mine, but I don't want to put my fans in the middle of it. My fans are everything to me. Looking forward to the next shows. See you at the top of the globe. I like this, Kanye. I like this. Keep it simple. Don't give them too much, but just keep working, baby. Just keep showing up to them shows. They can't stop you.
What about all the people that were kind of like proud? He's kind of standing up to the Jews, kind of like making some valid points and stuff. What do you say to all those people that are disappointed in him? Kind of.
I'm not
a
that
valid
interested.
point. A valid point is a valid point. You know, a valid point is is basically a fact. I mean, that's the problem. Like, you know, you just had Lush up here yesterday condemning, you know what I'm saying, DJ Khaled because he's Palestinian and he's not speaking up to the Jewish community. I think a lot of people be scared to get counseled. Now, like if it's in your heart and that's your character, man, you got to stand up. But I mean, you know, I don't think that you got to come forward and stand up because people feel that that's what you should do. But you know, if it's in you and it's something righteous for the people and for your people and just overall for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because some shit you got to do for yourself. You know, everybody always want to pitch, oh man, what you doing for your people? What you doing for the race and stuff like that? But it's just like, you know, man, I got to make sure I'm at the top of the peak and I'm at my best, you know, to you know what I'm saying, to provide, you know what I'm saying, for the folks and stuff like that. So it's just, you know, Kanye, you know, he go on his little rants and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But like sometimes, you know, it be some bullshit, but sometimes, you know, he be speaking some truthful shit and he gonna say some shit that a lot of people that is not gonna say, you feel me?
He say a lot of truthful shit, but also at this point, I feel like Ye just want to open a damn bank account.
Sometimes it's too much. Like, I just feel like sometimes it's too much. Like, I think you should know with freedom of speech, you still should know like when to censor things and when to speak on some things, you feel me? And I ain't talking about the Jewish stuff. I can name some, like, and I'm a Kanye fan, you know, he a Gemini like me. So I seen some rants he go on that he went on and I was just like, okay, like, hold on, Kanye, bro.
So what's an example? So what do you think he's gone too far?
Him saying
slavery was a choice.
Siding with the
slavery was a choice. Was pretty crazy.
That was crazy.
Siding with like the
wearing a fucking KKK hoodie in his interview, bro.
That was kind of crazy.
That was crazy.
Using it as a fashion statement, like, yeah, I think like you shouldn't. I think you like with that type of trauma, you feel me, that the people went through, like that type of stuff you shouldn't like play with, you feel me, like, because you know that's still sensitive, you feel me, like, and it's just like, you know, everybody ain't ready for that, you feel me? So I just like some shit you should censor when it's sensitivity like that, but you know, it is what it is, you know, all type of characters and people are needed. So I mean, you know, shit sometimes is needed. I just feel like you should just know when to, you know what I'm saying, when to show your hand and when to hold it, you feel me?
Yeah, I agree with that as well. And that's why I said that I like that he's not giving too much, because if you kind of paid attention to the backlash from the Wireless concert, cancellation, Kanye West is still invoking a lot of big questions in society. Like the Brits were forced to debate whether they want to be a country that chooses to silence people for their rhetoric, right? They had a free speech debate about Kanye West not being able to perform at a concert. I don't think that, like, I'm not too interested as in he's standing up to the Jewish power structure and stuff like that. I don't like to get into conversations like that, but I do believe, because Kanye has lost a lot of validity and credibility through making super hateful racist statements that were just baseless. But, you know, I think he could stand for something else, like his bouts with mental health and stuff like that. And the fact that he has apologized. So as a society, how do we move forward from an influential person making such critical mistakes and, like, you know, like moving forward with them, accepting their apology and meeting them with forgiveness, because nobody can argue that Kanye West doesn't have more to give to the world. With this SoFi performance that we just saw.
Mike, you started laughing. That made me laugh. I'm sorry.
No, 110%.
He has more anti-Semitism in him. No. Just wait on it.
As an artist and a person who has impacted the culture, and when rap is missing like leadership, Kanye West is definitely needed in this space.
I agree.
But I don't know if we want him leading us at this rate.
As a musician, as a rap
musician,
act, 110%.
But even his music,
I think niggas still accept him as a musician, though. That's why his concerts is selling out the way it is.
Facts.
I think niggas just need to stop giving these entertainers so much validity with the things that they saying, because at the end of the day, niggas, some of these niggas don't know what the fuck they talking about. Nigga, just get in the studio and make some music.
Yeah, just because you make a good music doesn't mean that you're like all-knowing on every social issue and everything. We gotta stop
giving these niggas so much credibility, bro. Like when a lot of these entertainers talk, bro, I don't take a lot of the shit they say serious, bro.
But a lot of people do.
I think that's a very, very valid point there.
It depends on what they speaking about. You feel me? It depends on what they speaking about. And putting out there. And at the same time, you know, you got to understand, like, you know, under the watchful eye of the public, and like I say it, man, I said it a million times, man, fame is a terrible drug. You feel me? Fame took Mike out. Fame took Prince out. Like, sometimes that shit is a lot, you know what I'm saying, to juggle. So I think, like, sometimes Kanye, like, on them rants, it was like shit that he was suppressing, shit that he was experiencing, on top of trying to, you know, juggle fame, being in the spotlight, being with the Kardashians, mama passing and shit like that, and still have to put on this act and then juggle, you know what I'm saying, shit that he probably seen as betrayal. So, you know, sometimes, you know, we just watching this shit unfold on camera. It's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that's doing Kanye in private, or, you know what I'm saying, that's not on camera.
100%. Yeah, I just watched the Lamar Odom doc last night, and that gave me a super good insight into what being famous and the struggles of that, and then dealing with, you know, trauma and just your regular life, and then you got to stay being on that camera 24/7, and that whole news cycle and all that. That gave me a really good perspective for sure.
When you date a Kardashian,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and same thing with Kanye.
It's impossible to get. I watched that Lamar shit too.
Yeah.
Well, it's impossible.
And I think it's just extra baggage, because, like, for me, I'm not gonna lie, Kanye bigger than them. Like, you feel me? But you know, they right there with him, but it was just like, you know, probably pulling him in a different direction with shit he didn't want to be, shit that he didn't want to do. And just like, you know, I'm juggling Kanye, and then I gotta do the Kardashians too, and then, you know, whatever else, you know, shit, just business deals, you know, and just shit. And then when life is Kanye, you know, because some people, like me, I block out, like, the hate. You know, some people be on the hate and everything, fans, trolls, and supporters saying, so that should take a toll on you too when you start hearing certain things and letting it play on your mind.
Well, here's the thing though. To me, this is super transparent, and I rock with Ye heavy, but this is clearly him thinking he was bigger than the program and realizing at a certain point that he wasn't. No matter what, no matter how much influence he wielded at his highest and all that, it doesn't matter, because ultimately he's going to have to at least corroborate in some capacity with the quote unquote Jewish masses, or aka the banking industry, aka the music industry, aka the elites that are.
I just see Ye take no L. Like, for me in that situation.
No,
like,
it's not about him taking an L.
I just think, but like how you kind of explained that, for me, it's like you kind of like are saying that, like, Kanye has came to his senses and bowed down. For me, Kanye
not came to his senses. Yes, bowed down to a degree.
No,
I think he did. No, he is for sure.
He went against him. Like he went against him, and like he still got a fortune, you know what I'm saying? I think he's just like, right now, I think spiritually, you feel me, he's probably like in a better place, you know, a different diet and stuff. So he probably is just like looking over the time, because like all they did for him, like, yeah, he lost some endorsements, but all he did is took his shoe somewhere else and still was selling.
No, facts. I think just what
there's rumors that
you don't go from swastikas to like a firm understanding, and like because you talk to a couple of rabbis, everything's all good. No, that's not the way it works. Once if you're in a position of such influence like Ye, as to where people are literally going to change their ideology. He was contemplating running for fucking president of the United States.
But what do you feel like he owed? But like who's anybody to say him going to the Jewish community, talking to rabbis and getting an understanding with them wasn't enough?
He don't owe anybody anything. Like in reality,
it seems like he feels that he owes something.
Like to me, I wish he would have at least.
But Lush just said it wasn't enough. Him going to
as far as they're concerned.
Yeah, it seems like that because it's on the heels of the Wireless Fest, Pepsi pulling out, all these sponsors pulling out, and it seems like that's what prompted this. It's like, hey, y'all, I'm good now. Like, let me just do my thing. Like, I'm sorry. I apologize. I've been with the rabbis. Like, I thought it was good, and now I try to go overseas, and y'all like, nah, it's all bad. You said that stuff back in the day.
But wasn't like a few weeks ago he said he kind of reneged on his shit. It was like, yo, it's due to mental.
He took out the New York Times
like that. Wasn't that New York before Post he made this whole rabbi approach?
Yeah.
So he kind of been going back on his shit.
Okay, so
it wasn't like the rabbi. I mean, it wasn't like the Pepsi thing necessarily sparked it, because he kind of been saying.
But why
he
going back? I think that we can kind of see that Kanye West was going through some things mentally.
No, he's truly remorseful.
No, he's truly but if I'm coming out, I'm telling.
But if I'm coming out telling the truth, I don't think that's going back on it. Like now, if that wasn't the truth, it's kind of like you breaking it down. Like if I'm just like, hey, look, I'm apologetic. Like I was going through some mentally things. I'm not bowing down. I'm just, we having a conversation, and I'm just being apologetic for me going through that mentally, I'm saying, distraught moment.
But he more or less blamed his comments and things over the years strictly to like oh, I got some type of mental disability.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
seen
that's
mental at
copping.
times.
That's copping to me because, nigga, before this, you knew you had the mental disability. We've known Kanye for years, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So it's
That's the thing about being mental, though. Just because, like, I'm mental and I know about, like, at any given time, I can wig out. You, a person that doesn't have a mental disability, you gonna understand it on a different level. From you looking in, like, you're not gonna understand it because you're not going through those mental challenges and disadvantages.
You're not a JCat. You'll never understand.
Yeah, the manic episodes.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I know a lot of people that, like, I watch a kid that got autism, right? And he got autism, but he's smart as hell because he's devious, and I watch him do some shit that I know he know what he does, but at the end of the day, he still has autism, you know what I'm saying? And he is kind of like, slow to certain things, but in certain areas, he is advanced. So, like, when you mentally distraught at any given time, or you got a mental problem at any given time, you can trip.
All right, look, without getting into too much detail, I got family, right, who got autism, right?
Yeah.
Like, who got legit diagnosed autism, you feel me? And there's a level of understanding that you have with those people. When you come across somebody like a Kanye, it's like, how many times I'm going to allow you to say some wild shit where you, in this full right state of mind, you able to perform in front of thousands of people, you able to do everything that you need to do. But the moment that you feel like you want to regress on some shit that you said, you're going to blame it on your mental disability.
I don't think that's the correct framing, though.
It's a constant thing that
How
we
many
see with
times
Kanye.
have you done this?
Kanye always wig out. I don't think.
But
Kanye
how many times have he apologized and said, "Oh, it's my mental thing"? Like I'm going through mental.
3 or 4
I think every
apologized.
time.
It's a handful of times. It's a handful of times.
But I don't think he blamed.
I don't think how many, but it's a handful
but I don't
of
think
times
he
for
blamed
sure.
it on mental. Like the times that Kanye wigged out, like we can point out, like in them times that something was going on. Like even with the shit with Taylor Swift, his mama had just passed. Like it was really shit going on in them times. So it ain't like nothing was going on, and he just like, oh yeah, man, I'm mentally, man, y'all know I'm mental. Y'all got to give me a cop out, bro. I'm mental, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think, like, of course, a lot of flack gonna come on him because he's looked at as a goddamn genius. Like, oh man, this man's he's brilliant, he's smart. Right. But shit, sometimes like shit, just because he's smart, he might be smart in this field and certain things. But like shit, like
I think like what Pooh's saying is like how much credit does he get for that? How everybody's goes through trauma and loses family members. We don't all jump out the window every time and then say it's mental health. I think that's what
everybody. How many people like we in private? Like none of us is not on Kanye level. None of us is not under the scrutiny of the world, don't have the world looking at us like
we don't have handlers that are keeping these things private for us because like this has been a narrative about Kanye West for a really long time behind closed doors, like especially like entertainment circles and stuff. Joe Budden was just talking about it and he was like, people have been saying this ever since he lost his mom, that he wasn't like right in his head and stuff, and it manifested in one of the most like obvious ways. All the stuff he was doing, full Swazi, KKK uniform, the rants and stuff he's going on Alex Jones and stuff like that. This is clearly a mentally ill person. We're not dealing with someone
and people taking advantage of them as well,
and people that
utilizing them.
And I like when people focus on that part of the conversation. Right? Is when Kanye West is at the peak of his mental insanity. How are there still people around him leveraging him and making money?
Because they want money.
His name?
And it was mostly the
money. That's opportunism.
So we want to blame the sick person, but we don't want to look at the circle around him that's profiting off of him still, even though he's saying all this fucking
That's a valid combo, but let me ask you guys this. All right, let's say Jack Harlow, because he's already kind of in a little bit of hot water as far as the public perception within the black community and all that. Let's say Jack Harlow, since he's already slightly catting off, let's say hypothetically, of course, he went just full out there and it wound up actually like going on some rants where he says hard R's and some crazy shit and just does some things that are very offensive to the black community, like directly offensive.
Yeah,
right?
I've said this before too.
And now gets to wearing a swastika and making a swastika cool in pop culture, right? Let's just say that hypothetically, right? Do you think that if he then a few months later or less was like, hey, by the way, I was just having a manic episode. My bad, I'm a JCat. Would black culture accept him back?
Easy to answer.
It's still hidden different. Still like that's not like really not like.
No, he has years of diagnosis.
If he's diagnosed,
what do you mean?
If he's diagnosed bipolar disorder,
it's not. It's hidden different. It's just like I'm gonna give you an example. It's just like Adam was trying to get us to understand a few weeks ago. Where what was that we was watching and the dude had the Tourette's. had to blurt out and said what he
Exactly.
said, and I still couldn't understand it, but I had to understand it because I'm like, bro, regardless of you having Tourette, in this moment when this black dude doing this, the thing on your mind is the N word.
It's still that, yeah. It's still
Like,
in your
come on,
vocabulary.
like make it make
I said
sense.
the same
So
thing.
this
Yeah,
is the thing. Like,
There's something wrong with that guy, dude. I'm
that's
sorry.
not.
Yeah,
There's
not just
something
Tourette's.
wrong. It's just
It's
my
in
point
you.
exactly. There's
It's
something
in you.
wrong with
Yes.
Kanye West.
Yes.
We're watching before Kanye West goes on his rant, and I'm not making no excuse for him. We watching the shit that he's doing. Before that rant, he was putting himself in isolation. Motherfuckers looking, I just bought all this land out here.
Wyoming,
Man, I'm
yeah.
isolating myself. Kim can't get in contact with him. Can't nobody get in contact with him. This shit going on. And then, like, yeah, so he's showing you, like, is shit going on before you have the mental build up and he just blurt out and say some shit.
He lost his mind when
And
his
what
mama
does that
died.
Album, what
his
does that
mama
album
died,
say?
bro.
What does that
I
album
understand
read on the front of that album? What does the Wyoming album read on the front of it?
What does it read?
Something about, hold on, I'm pulling it up right now.
But to be fair, Lush did hold the
Wait,
Tourette's
wait.
guy accountable, so he can
I
hold the
hate being bipolar.
Kanye accountable
It's
as well.
awesome.
He's
Yeah, we
holding
all got
both
different
accountable.
opinions. We just shoot how you feel. We all got different opinions.
I feel like Kanye do that shit when it's convenient.
That's
Bro,
That is a good. That could be a good
Bro,
argument.
okay,
That's
but
my
how
whole
are you
fucking
gonna say
point.
that about you as a sane person who doesn't have bipolar disorder, bro? You're not diagnosed.
I
you
am
don't
diagnosed with bipolar and I'm autistic. The fuck is y'all talking? Literally, I'm autistic and I have bipolar disorder.
We know. Lush.
So you have no sympathy for
No,
Kanye
of
West.
course I have sympathy. And
But
I
he's
love
not.
Ye.
He's not yelling
That's
the hard
not my
R. Is
fucking-
what he's saying. He's not yelling the hard R.
exactly.
Yeah, just a soft A.
Just a soft
Yeah, just soft A.
right?
Yeah.
Soft A
Once he gets hard R, it's the
I
bipolar.
think
bro.
two things could be true at the same time. I could understand mental health, you know what I mean, to an extent. But I can also understand, like, it almost seems like you're doing this when it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? And I just think two
This
things
is
could be true
super
at the same time.
convenient.
How
What
we-
the
I
fuck
want
is
my
y'all
money
saying?
back.
Wait. If we live in a society that's like ADA, it's supposed to be like chill for disabled people. We have ramps and all this stuff. How the fuck? No, for real.
You crazy.
I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass though. Who are we to say though that like you can't be that ill? You can't be that mentally ill
Because we can't
Like,
see it.
there's
That's
levels
why.
to
That's
it.
why it's a difference. We can't see it. We could see a dude whose legs don't work. We can't see that your brain don't work. And that's why we just assume everybody who walks on two legs and your arms work and all that have the same mental capacity to some extent to
And
where
we
you can
know that they
control,
don't. And
you know what
we
I'm saying,
know that-
yourself.
and we know that they don't, bro.
And I think,
That's why
people
people
is
feel
like
that way.
judging the level and height of fame. Like, you at like, man, how do you just get this far and up there and you mentally distraught or something wrong with you? Like, yeah, it can happen. You know what I'm saying? We see a lot of foolish people, you know what I'm saying, get camera time and go viral. So, it can happen. And like I said, and just like under the strain, like in mental stress of fame, man, they say fame is more addictive than heroin, man. So, like, just under that strain, you don't know what that man going through. You don't know what problems he having. And just like I said, if you just listen to Ye talk, Ye is coming with the conspiracy theories of Illuminati, man, my mama was sacrificed, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit.
And that's part of the reason why we love him. It's like J-Bo getting arrested with the switch that, you know what I'm saying, he shot somebody with. It's like we like him because he makes violent music and then everybody's surprised when he act violent in his life. You know what I'm saying? Kanye has been getting bigged up for being outspoken, kind of coming with the left field takes, and that's part of the reason why we love him. And then once he jumps off the edge, then it's like, oh, what you doing? Like, we don't fuck with that. It's like we've been hyping him up for this.
Because the thing is, like, to me, the biggest switch, and I still, like, even when he was doing like the weirdest, most catted out shit, I'm still like, I love Ye. So I'm like damn near a Ye stan.
Yeah, I feel like we got to stay there too.
And I will stay there.
Yeah.
But what I wasn't like the thing that threw me for a loop was like George Bush don't care about black people. We love that Ye. That's the Ye that we rock with because he's speaking up for people against, like, he's speaking truth to power.
And it's an
He's speaking-
educated take.
Yeah,
It's,
he's
Wait, hold on. Can I
has context.
Can I interject right quick? Because I was listening to the Brits talk about this, and they were
Sure.
saying, like, to liberals, progressives, they're like, oh, we love when Kanye was saying George Bush doesn't care about black
Yeah, I
people.
love that.
But like to people who are like more conservative in nature, they look at that as like racial instigation. So they're using that.
That's a
as
dog whistle.
But no, they're using that as it is a dog whistle. You're right.
It's
This
a
is
straw man argument.
for sure. This
Like,
is their
literally,
conservative
like,
media.
Doesn't even mean anything.
But it's not a straw man because they're using it as a way to acknowledge the pattern of behavior that already pre-existed.
I know, but
he
it's
was already
no.
willing
What
to
they're trying
get on
to do
stage
is
and
they
say
want to
some
knock
wild
allies
ass
out the
shit.
box.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
At the time when Kanye West said that, bro, that didn't help his career. We didn't live in an America where everybody was just uber glazing liberals and progressives and stuff, and you could just be like, people were still getting
Right, we had a
gaslit about
conservative
racism.
president.
Yeah, but
we were just
but
during the Bush
And he still hopped out the window.
But the wars were very unpopular. The how he handled Katrina was very unpopular. If we don't think that helped Kanye's public image to the hip hop fan base,
it did.
1,000%.
Okay,
Just because it didn't help you in a news cycle,
I kind of veered off, but I'm saying that the pattern of behavior.
let's get
my
his shit
point
off.
was this: is it comes down to consistency of message. He never had anything that was targeting or hating a specific group.
Who?
Yay. I never heard him like go.
Yeah, he wasn't saying fuck white people. George Bush doesn't care about us. He's
Yeah.
saying literally he doesn't care about black
Our
people
president
because
don't
look
care.
how he's treating us in, say in the city.
But okay, be real though. How do you guys think a black man raised on the west side of Chicago feels about white people?
But he wasn't
doesn't
saying
matter.
that.
What
I could
the
feel
fuck
I could feel the worst way about Jews if I never say it. It doesn't matter.
That's making hell of assumptions.
You're not going to get in trouble.
So
You're not going to get in trouble for talking shit about white people in America. Let's be real.
You're just putting the blanket on anybody from like a hood neighborhood. That
Let's
they
be
don't
real.
like
You
white
can do
folks.
that.
That's not true.
But
Yeah,
let's
it's
be
not
real
true.
though.
It's
You
not
can
true.
do that with impunity. You guys are acting like Kanye was some kind of saint that he didn't hold prejudices. Of course he did.
No
He's a
one said
person.
he didn't hold prejudice.
It's the
but he
message
wasn't
he's
just-
pushing.
It's
Yeah.
chill
the
to be
message he was
prejudiced
pushing.
against white people, but it's not chill to be prejudiced against
How
Jewish
is he
people.
being fucking prejudiced against white people? He wasn't even doing that.
Yeah, he wasn't. He didn't have shirts with white people hanging or
I'm not
or
here-
getting shot or
Lauryn
something.
Hill
You know
was
what I'm
against
saying?
white
Like,
people.
I'm not here to speak for the whites, but I'm sure that there were a few white people when Kanye West said George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Yeah, racist white people.
Felt offended on behalf of the whites.
But they don't have as much. They don't have as much of a justification as him saying "Heil Hitler" in the songs, swastika on the T-shirt. So we have to measure it. It's like
Lauren-
yeah,
Lauren-
I'm not
saying the racial.
equating the
Ricky,
two.
Ricky,
I'm not
Ricky.
equating the two at all. I'm saying that there's a pattern of behavior that says that this man has been unstable for some
But
time.
that one isn't.
It's
That's
just-
not-
That's not
That's
it
a
though.
horrible example.
Why not?
Ricky, Lauryn Hill at the height of her fame saying, I don't want white fans or white people to buy my music and I don't care what they think about my music. That is like overt like hate and racism. You can say
That's
that, you know what I'm
fire.
saying?
That's
yeah,
fire.
It is fire. Like it is like
Mr. hates white people over here is deciding to defend white people.
I'm
all of
not
a sudden.
defending white people. I'm giving a clear cut example.
Lush don't know what he
That's
wanna do.
Yeah, like,
No,
come
I know
on, bro.
exactly.
I just-
One day
like,
white,
why
one
do
day
I have to
beige,
call-
one
why do I
day
have to
blue,
call up
one day
these
gold.
numbers
I love
every
it.
One
single
day
time?
purple.
I don't know.
Live on no
Hey, he
jumper,
killed me
bro.
yesterday. Look,
Like, this is crazy,
Lush was in here.
dog.
Lush was in here speaking up like, "Oh no, she can't represent for the Rasa."
Yeah, I know, that was funny.
Then something came on. Lush was like, "I am a white man."
He's morphing throughout the podcast.
Again, I can do all that, but reality, I'm not even speaking on behalf of the white man.
Yeah.
I'm pointing out a series of characteristics and inconsistencies that Ye's been demonstrating. You're trying to just defend it by saying he's mentally ill. I'm saying that doesn't matter. Whether he's been off or not, there's been a clear inconsistency in the past few years, and the biggest evidence of that is him targeting specific groups and being hateful because he wasn't doing that.
And it's seeded by like right-wing propagandists that are around him that are planted. The Candace Owens saying, "Hey, George Floyd died of
get into this
fentanyl.
video.
Hey, this
Shut your
happened."
ass up, bro.
I wish I had timestamps for this video, bro, because this video about Kanye kind of shows that like at times where like y'all said, sometimes he says real shit, but he fucked it up with the anti-Semitism. You know what I'm saying? He did take away a lot of credibility from his voice.
If you're gonna be
Don't get me
anti-Semitic,
wrong.
then stand on it. Then be like, then
Don't stand on it.
have good points.
No.
Have
That's
good
not the
points.
point.
Like
You don't go from
That's not the point.
Swazi's to expecting to be headlining fucking Jewish like funded festivals within a 3-month period. That doesn't make sense.
Like the point he made about the swastika chain, that was kind of on point. He said, "Yo, all these Jewish execs at these music labels make profit off of black trauma. I'm gonna make this chain and profit off of Jewish trauma." I'm like, he's kind of spitting right now. If he was sticking to that type of shit, he might have got some, been able to skate or like have some validity. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
impossible
if he took away maybe the swastika shirts and the Heil Hitler song.
So he realized he wasn't bigger than the program and he ranked out. Can we all
bigger
agree?
than
Yeah,
that.
I agree with that.
He's bigger than the program.
No,
That's
he's
what-
not.
he's
Or he'd be at Wireless Festival. Or he'd be at
headlining
Wireless.
that shit.
No, because
Yeah, he ranked out.
like I said though,
rolled it up.
the cancellation
He
of
rolled
the
it up.
Wireless
How?
Festival
Because
created
the
bigger
Jews made him roll it
conversation.
up.
He's not canceled. Kanye is not canceled.
Yeah.
He's
No
back
one
in
said he's
effect.
canceled.
he's canceled, but he's not doing what he wants to do. That's why he's apologizing.
This is just a tiny bump in the road to where he's going, bro.
He's apologizing to rabbis.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And sitting down and holding their hands.
He has to do that. That's not ranking it, bro. He said, I was a mentally ill person and I want to apologize to the people that I offended. Remember, he's apologizing to black people. He's apologizing to his own people for the shit that he did. That was a really big portion of that page that he took out of the newspaper that no one talks about because the media is concerned with anti-Semitism. They're not concerned with anti-blackness. You want to get that take, you got to go to Charlemagne. You got to go to Mark Lamont Hill and listen to what they say about it. So he's not ranking it. He's doing the right fucking thing.
Yeah, what
he's spazzed out.
But then,
he's got to fucking apologize.
And him speaking to the Jewish community, that's what they was asking him to do. Go meet with some of our rabbis and go speak with them. So if I don't meet with the rabbis, then I'm under scrutiny. Oh, your apology wasn't sincere. You really meant that. Woo. Like, no, y'all want me to go meet with y'all rabbis? I'm gonna sincerely go meet with them, talk to them, and try to get them an understanding, and they can give me an understanding.
But then Kanye got to ring up those rabbis when Wireless Fest said, hey, you can't headline and say, hey, man, they told me I was good.
Yeah.
Y'all told me I was good out here. I did everything I was supposed to do.
Isaac and Shlomo.
How many times do I got to apologize?
Chill with the anti-Semitism, bro. You're going to get us canceled, bro.
The Brits ain't the rabbis in them. The British and what's the name are different.
But they pulling out because of the backlash they would get from the Jewish community. That's what they saying.
They wanted him to first come and speak to their Jewish community. They have like a deputy of Jewish.
I feel like he would have been down.
People in their government that he wanted to have they said we want you to have this conversation before you perform. So like if we use that context, right? Kanye could have flown out there and had that conversation before Wireless, but he's choosing not to.
Yeah,
he's still walking to his path. He's saying I'm gonna apologize on my time. I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it. And if you don't want to accept that, then I'm gonna pass up on this Wireless opportunity. I'm still gonna hit the Netherlands. I'm still gonna hit
I think it's just pointless then. It's like handle it maturely and listen to the people that are voicing the concerns. Saying I'm gonna do it on my own time. Y'all not finna tell me when you already did that when you're holding hands with the rabbis in a circle. They told you to do that.
So point exactly. So exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So if I already took them steps, look, I sincerely apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I show y'all my apology sincere? Well, like, go meet with our rabbis, go talk and try to get understanding. I do that. And then when y'all come in with more stuff that I already done, you need to go talk to them over here too. Then it's kind of like, all right, well, like, hold on. I did that.
Like Ant said, it's like, those is the Brits now. You got to go to every Jewish community, I guess.
I respect somebody apologizing for some shit that they did. Nobody is above apologizing. I just don't like when that nigga try to conveniently blame it on a mental disability. That's my only.
I think he's genuine in apology. I think he really is sorry.
Can I bring up this point?
But why? If I'm mentally, if I have a mental problem, what's wrong with me saying that, man? I was mentally out of my mind when I did it.
Because you're only doing that when it's convenient, bro.
It's just so hard to prove that. That's the only problem.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's never been like, this has never been a discussion. So now it's like conveniently like, oh, okay.
But this not like
something that's supposed to tug on the heartstrings of everybody, and everybody's supposed to be like
understand, for sure.
I just think you like got a dislike for Kanye because it's not like La Russell. Like Kanye don't do this. Kanye's still sitting on a fortune.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't have to. I don't like. I'm still sitting on a fortune. So like, what do I get out of doing this? Like, I can make more money, but I'm still Kanye. Motherfucker, still gonna come see me. Like, what do I get? Really out of doing
makes it worse.
Can I bring up this point real quick? Because like I said, the anti-Semitism conversation always rises to the top, right?
Hold on, one mic.
You get that billion.
I'm gonna wait for that.
He probably still have $1 billion, like, because he was up to like 3.
But you know what I mean, though? That billion.
Yeah.
So the anti-Semitism always dominates the conversation. And like Ant said, Kanye is he's rich beyond belief. He does not need to do any of this. I feel like Kanye taking out a page in a newspaper that's published across the world, apologizing to 2 groups of people and going to sit with their leadership is more than enough of an apology. I'm not here to speak for Jews. They can decide when they've been apologized enough to. But what black people are saying is, Kanye hasn't even come to any traditional black platform and apologized to his fucking people for the trauma that he's created. Jewish people are not only an ethnicity, they're a religion. So if you come out and say, I apologize to the Jewish community, imagine how many swaths of people you're apologizing.
Whatever.
No,
I get what you're saying.
is the
what you're
people that
saying.
you're apologizing to. Black people aren't that. We're just we're talking about African American.
You're
trauma.
100%
It's
right.
very specific,
But
and he has not even come to apologize to his own people yet. And we got people that have already had him on bended knee in front of the world saying no, it's not enough when he hasn't even.
But that's helping me and Lush's point, because he's not apologizing to black people because black people can't take his bank account from him. Black people can't snatch sponsors from him. He's apologizing and going this hard because he has to rank it for the Jews so he can get back in good graces. He don't care about black people because they gonna fuck with him. They can't do that to him.
And let me ask y'all this real quick. Let me ask y'all this: what would have happened? Let's say if the Jews didn't care. Let's say Kanye won the war and it was like
y'all
the Muslims
y'all made it to
over the banking.
took over the banking system. You think that he would have the same energy?
Y'all made it.
so.
Y'all made y'all.
No. You're out of your skull.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. See, I'm gonna tell y'all this. All right. He made, like, the point that he made definitely, you know what I'm saying, highlighted what y'all was saying, but this is the thing. The blacks have not really, I ain't heard the black voices as loud.
Thank you.
If even calling him out for
you.
apology. The Jews are asking for an apology.
Thank you.
Blacks ain't asked for no apology.
This is
it's
true
just
as
like,
well.
oh, this crazy ass Kanye, he on some bullshit, he said what he said. The blacks ain't asked for an apology. The Jews, when you say some shit about them, they're gonna come together and band together, ask for apology. Here and there, the blacks might, you know what I'm saying, boycott shit, but they ain't boycotted Kanye. They ain't asked for an apology, so Kanye's not apologizing.
Bro,
and if the Jews wouldn't have asked for an apology, Kanye probably wouldn't be apologizing to them.
How many black people have defended Kanye through this moment and said this brother is going through something mentally and we gotta love him a little bit more in this moment? We can't turn our
I've definitely
backs.
heard that before,
We can't
for
turn
sure.
our
And
backs
I
on brother
agree.
Kanye because we know what the fuck he's going through and we know his heart.
That doesn't mean he didn't rank it to the Jews.
No,
though.
that's black
He
people's
ranked it to the
sentiment, and you
Jews.
can't say you can
Period.
make it about money. You can do the grand Jewish conspiracy thing and that they control. I'm not here to say all that. I think
No,
that's
it's
not
apparent. Yeah, it's apparent.
fucking
All right,
said it.
They're
I'm not here
pulling
to say all that,
sponsors
but what
because
black
of it.
people do control though is the culture, bro. And if black people fucking turn their back on Kanye West and said we're done with him, if it wasn't just the black intellectuals sitting on the ivory towers that were canceling Kanye, if the people in the street said fuck this nigga, we done with him, he would have been done, bro.
Well, 2020 kind of was.
Kept the float, bro.
2020 kind of was.
No, I agree.
Empathizing with
But let's be real, though.
2020 kind of was, though. Let's be real.
Let's be real, though, bro.
Yes, he
Let's
was,
be
for
real.
sure.
Niggas, let's be real. Niggas
No,
don't care.
Van Lathan?
I ain't gonna hold
No,
you.
I
mean,
Niggas don't
the-
care, bro.
Lathan had the conversation so he could clear shit up and be accepted.
I know, but
amongst
around that
people.
time when he was anti-Black Lives Matter, anti-George Floyd, you cannot say that black people was not calling him out in mass.
calling him out
for
to
sure.
the table to clear up what
No,
the fuck
it wasn't
he
just
said,
that.
and
It's fuck Kanye. It was
I
fuck
remember
Kanye.
the
It was not,
timeline.
we need to bring this brother in and have a
Lathan
conversation.
brought him to
It was fuck
TMZ
Kanye.
where he cried and he said, nah, brother, you got to clean this shit up.
Yeah, but that
and
didn't-
Kanye walked that shit
But that
back
didn't
in front of
repair
people.
the shit that he said to all black people 1,000%. He just started getting into good graces because he hasn't said no foul black shit in years now.
I never turned our back on Kanye.
Maybe you didn't, but a ton of people did.
Yeah, that's fair, but just within anything, that's just like with all the Jews ain't forgave him. You still gonna have a percentage that's gonna feel some type of way regardless of an apology. But this is why I'm gonna say,
Like Lush.
See now, I was incarcerated in 2020. You know what I'm saying? I got out in 2021, so I can't speak as to if he was canceled or not. But following what was going on, because the motherfucker had TV, gadgets, phones, all this shit, I'm gonna say this: I can't really say he was canceled because he wasn't putting nothing out. The only way we can say somebody canceled is if they putting shit out or trying to go forward shit and people ain't fucking with it.
Wait, Ann, let me fill in the timeline because you was in jail. He was putting stuff out.
Yeah, he sure
Life
was.
Of Pablo just dropped.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was 2016.
Oh yeah, I heard that on the radio. That was the one though.
No, 2020 is when he started jumping out the window with
yeah,
the
bro.
slavery's a choice shit. Look it up.
Okay,
I
sorry.
promise you.
You're
That
right.
timeline is
So,
not accurate.
2016 is when he first got hospitalized because they canceled the Life of Pablo tour.
And that was in Sacramento when he was
second point
tripping.
Yeah, it was in the Bay.
I know this. Sacramento's not the Bay.
Wait. My second point was
When
going
was
to be
Pete
he
Davidson
was
beating
putting
Juniors?
shit out though. He was
What'd he
still
put out?
selling Yeezys. He had
No, but I'm just saying for them to say he was canceled, I'm just saying he didn't put out no new body of work.
No,
or,
yeah.
It wasn't stopping no money.
He
from
did
coming in.
drop
He
out.
It wasn't
still getting
music,
bread.
but it was
He did.
product because
Yeah.
this is what black people say. Black people said, oh, but when Kanye was being anti-black, y'all was still buying his clothes. Y'all was still fucking streaming his music. he didn't face any large corporation reprisal. It was cool when he was
Motherfuckers was going right in Walmart to get them Yeezys.
Right, but then he said something about the wrong group of people, and now you've economically castrated.
Okay, no, but
we didn't. The Jewish people did because they got the power.
I'm saying though, the conversation was, bro. When he was anti-black, he was not canceled.
But it's different when it's your own people, though. Can we
you
not
also don't
acknowledge
think that the commerce that is Kanye West? Hold on, Ricky. You don't think the commerce that is Kanye West transcended the black community many
that was
going to
be exactly what I was going to answer to him. It's not just black.
But I'm saying, don't you think it's different when you're speaking bad about your own people than going out against a whole nother group of people that you have no relation to? It's 1,000% different. There can be an Uncle Ruckus that isn't as bad as a racist white motherfucker. The racist white is always going to look at worse in the media for sure.
You're trying to.
I know, but I'm just saying how it's looked at in society.
We don't do that in a society. We don't stratify harm.
No, yes, we absolutely do. What are we talking about? Brandon is not looked at as bad as a white racist ever in society ever.
But we're not supposed to though. We're not supposed to.
A pro-black dude might hate Brandon just as much
I'm
as
saying
as much as they hate.
I'm saying
they should, but I'm saying on the regular basis, if we present Brandon, he's not this everybody's just hating him because he's anti-black and saying anti-black.
Brandon considers himself pro-black.
But niggas
even in Brandon's eyes, he's pro-black.
The group of people that you're talking about, and that's why I use the example I use. You feel me? Because your average no jumper black person ain't gonna hate Brandon as much as they.
I was just saying, if there was a white guy no jumper saying the same things that Brandon was saying, he would not be on this platform.
No,
ever.
No,
but we're not
to the average person, but that's why I said some pro-black dude is gonna look at Brandon the same way.
But I think the majority is not that pro-black dude, is what I'm saying.
No, that's why you completely right. The people we talking about, niggas don't care. And I made this point about the Kanye shit earlier when niggas was like, niggas ain't rally for this nigga. Bro, niggas is like, if you ain't really do nothing that hurt us directly, if you ain't do nothing like you ain't kill one of us or kill one of our highly revered people, niggas don't care, bro.
No, for sure.
We are one of those.
Black people are way more accepting.
We are way more accepting than a lot more other
forgiving,
people, bro,
all that shit, for sure.
Because we do so much shit. So niggas is like.
I'm just saying in terms of like you go at another race, it's way different when you go against your own race and say foul shit about your own race. It's always you're going to get backlash from your race, but it's not going to be like, we're going to cancel you. You on some bullshit right now. But if it's another person, it's like, oh, you really have hate in your heart for us, that's different.
I agree, but I think Myron, I think niggas.
But we do.
I think niggas look at Myron. I think your average black nigga hates Myron.
It's just like
for sure.
Your average black nigga hates Myron.
But even him, he's like Arab too, so it gets a little mixy too.
You guys have a museum of tolerance up north. You guys have that. That's
in LA.
It's only in LA.
Yeah, we don't tolerate nothing up there. No, I'm kidding.
So the museum of tolerance.
The Bay Area is the museum of tolerance.
Literally. Just hang out with some homies up there.
The whole Bay Area.
They make all the kids in LA go to this museum and stuff, and it teaches you about the Holocaust. But the primary message is you're not. Well, let me land.
No, what about when you walk through the one like hall in the
It's
museum?
very sad. It's
No.
It's extremely
no. What about
sad,
the one where they whisper
lie.
all the racial slurs? We was dying.
Yeah.
We'd be dying when we was kids.
It probably does more.
Whisper all the racial slurs is crazy.
It's the funniest shit. I'm sorry.
But the message is the overall message is you're not supposed to accept any kind of prejudice. You feel me?
No, I get that. And I accept that. I accept that. Yeah,
it's society, though we do stratify harm, we shouldn't. But let's get into Sneako getting
sucker punch
on the New York streets. One of
tooth knocked out and everything.
Tooth
so tight.
He need to stay out the city.
He hit him with that.
The front tooth is chipped off. I watched the stream after that.
Boom. Boom.
Shout out Kumo TV for putting me on this.
Hey bro.
Hey bro.
What the fuck, bro? Fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? What's your problem, bro? Hey, what the fuck, bro? Fuck is wrong with you? Fuck is wrong with you? Fuck.
Let's watch the punch one more time. Bow. Oh, it doesn't show. Let's see. Oh, it's just, I'm fine. We got it handled. Going live again in an hour for Professor Zhang X Dave Smith. So he was back streaming that same night. He was cool, but he did have a chipped tooth. But he did get socked before and get that same tooth chips. So it was a filling. So it got chipped again. I'm like, damn.
Hey, bro, need to stay out the city, bro. I seen some of his worst interactions come from him being in the city, man. Stop playing with them niggas. He talked too crazy, bro. Stay out the city, bro. But honestly, I'm not condoning violence and nothing like that. But I think this just is a message to all the kids, streamers, everybody out there on the internet who think that niggas ain't gonna feel some type of way about the shit that you saying. And you not gonna know who it is. It's not gonna always be the nigga in the party with you. You might just be walking down the street and some nigga sock you.
Honestly, though, at the same time, like, these fans are fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, they're psychopaths.
I don't like Sneako at all.
He said some. He said,
I can't stand that.
yeah,
fool.
he went too far.
But, like, and yeah, maybe he went too far, right? I feel because like the idea of punching Sneako in the face sounds amazing. I would not do it. You feel me? Like, but I totally understand wanting to do that. But at the same time, like, dude, it's as simple as not clicking on somebody. Right. Like, if they bother you that much, if they're eliciting this much negative emotion in you, just don't watch them. There is so much content you could consume to the point where, like, bro, I had this guy, I don't know who he is, I don't know why he's so mad at me. Bro, this fool sent me a fucking Instagram message with a picture of a fucking loaded clip and the bullet said Lush on it. I'll show it to you right now.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not fucking scared because he's a fucking J-Cat.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
It's always the J-Cat.
What about that dude who
who
messaged
killed
you from prison at 4 a.m.? Some fucking sus shit.
Some dude was
That
like,
was weird,
He was
bro.
like, you would get, like, this is what would happen to you in my cell. I was like, whoa.
At
My bad.
4 a.m.
Yeah, sorry.
At 4 a.m. bricked up.
I'm like, sorry, Fleece.
Crazy.
Like, Jesus, like, this is crazy.
So they're threatening you with sexual assault too. They're on their Saucy Santana
You
shit.
feel me? They're trying to San Antonio me. They're
Yeah.
trying to all kinds of crazy shit.
San
like,
Antonio.
S.A. You feel me? Like
Yo.
but like all this crazy shit. So I think it's like at a certain point, fanaticism is very, very.
Yeah, are you
dangerous.
gonna punch everybody? That's
just-
there's a ton of these dudes that are just like Sneako. It's like, are you just gonna go around just sliding on
Shit, he
everyone?
might, nigga, if he come across
That's true.
Because these niggas is average niggas. They don't know when they might see this.
No,
nigga.
true. That's
You
your
feel
one
me?
shot.
Like, this is like, oh, that's him.
What
You feel
elicited?
me? Like-
So what elicited this reaction? What deserved him getting?
I mean,
punched?
Sneako's
But I think Sneako's just done a lot.
I think
over racist remarks that he's made.
To get
Just
punched
that
in
enough.
the face, but he's got to be moving like somebody wants to punch him in the face.
Racist remarks. So I can
With
go.
his
I
live
can punch
stream
Kanye
career
then,
and
right?
stuff. I mean,
Somebody
Kanye's
could if they
moving
wanted
like
to, but Kanye
Kanye's
move
moving
like
like
that.
somebody's trying to fucking
Kanye move
assassinate
like that,
him.
bro.
Trust me.
It don't
He's
take
not
away
moving
from.
like-
It's not saying that every nigga is gonna get punched. It's not even saying that every nigga is deserving of getting punched. And I do believe in
You
like
run the chance,
I
though.
do believe, yeah, exactly. It's just nigga, and that's why I said my first message was just understand when you talk certain shit on the internet, you putting this shit out there for everybody to fucking be able to do whatever they want with it.
Hey, I'm just asking for the same level of ridiculously high standards of
When he
consistency that y'all are asking of me.
When he drops graduation, then we will. Okay, but Sneako has not dropped the.
I mean,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
no
College
graduation
dropout.
from Sneako at
Yeah,
all.
none of
I've
that.
been enjoying
No Jesus
Sneako's,
walks.
Recent content, and I'm always having to remind myself of his past. Like, Sneako should just look in the mirror and see himself as like a Nick Fuentes. He should,
Or just like-
that's how he should
I
see
will-
himself, so he understands how he should move throughout society.
No, I get that.
He would be safer, right?
And like you said, like he does the content where it's good, it's introspective, he's asking good questions. I wish he would just stick to that, but he did that red pill. Now he's on the Islam arc, all this stuff, and it's just kind of he's letting things that are not really him define him. And I think that's what it was. That dude, I mean, I don't want to put, ethnicities on anybody, but that guy looked a little Jewish, I'm not gonna lie. And he goes pretty hard against the Jews.
Oh, is that what this was?
That's what I think.
Arrest
So
that man.
yeah, because
Lock him up.
that guy's got the neck beard,
Hold on, nah. The only reason I disagree though,
Dr. Pepper shirt,
Hold on,
that's
look,
major
the reason-
sponsor,
look,
Dr.
look,
Pepper
look,
shirt.
the reason I disagree though,
Mossad
if you
agent.
listen
They
to this
sent him a Mossad
motherfucker,
agent.
you heard the nigga who punched you, he said, "Fuck is wrong with you?" That sound like a nigga.
But also, that's New
That
York.
sound like
That could be a New York
That
hard
sound
body
like a
Jew.
nigga,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
New
You
York
never
hard
know.
I live right
Jew,
next.
yeah.
Bro, I live next to the.
Well, that could be a Lush
Crown
body
Heights
Jew.
sounding
That could
like
be
that.
a New York version of Lush.
They not
That
sounding
could be a
like
New York
Those
Lush.
Crown
They not
Heights
sounding
Jews.
like that.
Not
That's
the
a light
Hasids.
skin.
Oh God,
That's
he
a
might
light
listen to
skin.
hip hop and be with the shits. That's
I live next to
just my shit.
Well, like, what about those fools like Necro and Ill Bill and all
That's
that?
what I'm
Like,
saying.
God,
He
man,
could have
like,
ran into the
those
necro, the
fools,
skinny
grew up in the
necro.
fucking projects in Canarsie and shit.
Yeah,
They're, like
those-
super witted. Those Jews are not
Yeah,
fucking.
those-
And they
Those
said, "Hey, bro,
Jews,
you're
they
the
don't make
toughest
them
out
like
of
that
all of
no
us.
more.
Take care of Sneako. He's downtown right now. I'm on it. Let's do it."
Necro called the shot.
He puts 10 bands on his head.
Yo, also for niggas who doing IRL streams, especially if you got some type of following, make sure you got some type of security with you, bro. Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you're popping it like that.
You just automatic.
Oh, by the way, speaking of that, all
Check
my
his
tags
tooth
in
out.
Skid Row are still running from that day. You feel me? Like, people beating
Check his
me
tooth
up.
out. He got the tooth chipped.
You see that dude that caught the spot on the bottom of the freeway?
Look, that's a light skin hair.
Crazy, bro.
That's a light skin arm.
Oh
No, that's like a kind
that's
of.
a good angle.
Hard to tell who he is.
No, they got the freeze frame. It's a white dude. He's got the long ass beanie that's like hanging off the back. But you know, white people only wear those.
I'm hoping Sneako presses charges so we learn more about this Mossad agent.
And so we could interview him and bring him to No Jumper.
Yeah. Oh, they sent the Mossad.
Hey, can we confirm or deny that Josh was involved in this?
No, for sure. That might have been Josh. That dude looked like Josh.
Or deny.
He does. Does Josh like Dr. Pepper? Because he had a Dr. Pepper shirt on. Yo.
Josh letting off that Jaleesti.
Oh, God.
Fucking up his household. He said, I got me one.
You know, Josh used to have dreads. So
Oh, God.
Yeah, he got a bunch of suede beanies in his closet from back then. On God, he did. On God.
Yes.
Rasta Josh.
Yes.
Rasta Josh.
Yeah, that was his old name.
The same Josh you think I'm talking about.
Jewish Josh.
Yeah.
Josh.
Was Josh a wook?
Josh the Josh.
He's whooped out the game.
Josh is a wook?
Josh is still whooped out the game.
Jalees
Did you
lying
see all the
on her
Grateful
feet,
Dead
Josh.
shit?
Yes,
Crazy.
Jalees lying on her feet, Josh.
Yes, no
Had
cap.
the dreads.
Yeah.
Hey, Mikey, did Josh have dreads?
He looked like Mozzie.
Yeah, we're gonna pull it up right now. Josh had dreads.
But yeah,
And Josh looked like my boy Cali. I got a boy that's like a white boy from like South Dakota, man. Actually from Northern California. Then went up there to North Dakota. Started
looking
trapping,
for
got
Flaco.
locked up. But he like a man. This dude looked like a fucking cartoon character. Hopped out the TV right when I first see him. Like, this nigga don't look real. And I'm like, no, for real. And he had the dreads. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, at the host competition, there was a white dude with dreads that came up as a contestant. He was
That did
dope
happen.
too.
Wait, he was white?
Yeah, he was white.
Are you sure?
I
he's white?
swear to God.
Nah.
He look crazy.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
He was white for sure.
Damn,
But
Josh,
yeah,
you had the moldy ass dreads, bro. How long you having moldy
nah, for
ass
sure.
dreads,
He had the
bro?
stinky white people dreads for sure.
Hey, no, Josh is a wook.
For
sure.
Josh is still
Whenever
a wook.
white people have dreads, they look dirty as
he's
shit.
still
I'm not
a
gonna
wook.
He's a
lie.
wook. So wooks are like the white hippies with dreads that be in Humboldt County and listen to like
They're
EDM,
smelly and smoke weed hella
yeah,
and
they
They
stuff.
listen to the
Ketamine.
music that's like.
Oh, not
bro,
Josh.
You got some dank?
You got some rosin, bro? Any rosin?
Some
Hey,
dank
fool, pull up in Eureka.
fucking Murder Mountain, Eureka.
Yo, they be going missing up there in
Willits to
Eureka.
Garberville.
Crescent City,
No
Pelican
kid.
Bay.
101 freeway, Willits to Garberville.
Emerald Triangle.
Emerald Triangle.
You go
Hey.
missing.
Hey, if you was really doing what, hey, you know about
Yeah, my boy went to college at Humboldt. He said the college kids go and work on them farms and they never come back. A lot of them, they go missing.
Murder Mountain.
Yeah.
Hey, but anywhere, so back in the day, I think it's probably changed, but there's more arrests by the feds on the 101 between Garberville and Willits in the Emerald Triangle than anywhere.
Bless you.
Yeah, their technology is really crazy there.
They have more
now.
arrests there than
Yeah.
so
Bless
anywhere in the fucking country.
I
That's
feel like
the
that's
peak
where they
arrest
perfected a
for
lot of
drugs.
that license plate identification stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
They really got on it, like the way they were stopping with the accuracy.
Let's
and
check
stuff.
out Clav. We're supposed to be doing a super long 420 stream supposedly,
Yes.
and
in that thing.
I'm not popping ecstasy.
I told
Hey, man, look, ain't no ecstasy for 420, man. This shit is getting high.
I thought that
well,
was
I
very
told him
strange,
if
Lus.
we got to
I
do
thought
a
that
long,
was strange.
if we
I'm
got to
not
do a
gonna lie.
long ass
It's
stream,
stranger when I
I
rub
said
on
some
you.
weed dust or something. You talking about some ecstasy.
I said if we
He's just gonna be in the office rubbing on y'all, man. I love you, bro. I love you, bro.
giving massages to everybody, giving massages, shoulder
She ain't gonna
massages.
be rubbing on Adam.
Adam gonna let him for sure.
Yeah. Don't leave me and Adam alone. I'm like,
But I said
Leave me and Adam alone.
I might need some Addy from Lush for that stream. I'm like, I ain't popped an Addy in 10 years. I might need Addy to keep me going for that one. I'm
Take
gonna
me
be on my
back.
Clav timing
that's
for
what I'm saying.
sure.
I'm
Take me
gonna be
back.
off a thief.
Take me back.
Addy days.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to OD on like Clav. I'm trying to OD like Clav.
Done, Ed.
Yeah.
done.
Put me in the studio. Put me in the studio.
Clean the house.
Oh,
You
he
feel
said,
me?
"Take me back."
Yeah, come
Take me
on.
back,
The
dog.
Instagram post with the little face like.
I'm gonna be off the
For
thin, no
sure, yeah.
cap.
Put me in the studio right after that. I'll make an album.
Hey, the spirit of Mac Dre will be embodied.
Wait, these dance. You do that, there's no doubt.
And I'm pretty sure you've seen it.
Okay, Clav overdoses though on stream. Let's see.
This is the weakest overdose I've ever seen.
Bro, quit. You never OD, bro, like this. You're not as cool as Clav.
Weak OD.
Oh, fuck you.
You wish you could OD like this.
Wait, what's happening in this clip?
He's like not feeling well.
Clap a bitch.
And his homies like they told him like turn the camera because he was like, you know, looking not too good.
Blue? You want natty?
You want a natty?
You want natty?
That's Lush.
That was a good homie right there. His homie's real right there.
But how do we know that he's OD? We can't.
They're carrying him off right now.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I have seen confirmed reports that he is in the hospital still, and he definitely did OD. And
What?
I'm not sure because they were showing him he was off a bunch of drugs already, and he started chugging the 5-hour energies, and I think that's might would have done it. Like Lamar Odom, he popped 12 boner pills and OD'd. You know what I'm saying? I think it was that type of time, and
His heart was beating too fast.
yeah.
Yeah, he just had
that would
too
lead
many
to
substances. on him.
Typically, that would lead to a heart attack or a seizure.
Or a stroke or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. The OD'd and seizure. That's what they
okay.
said.
I
Yeah.
saw the one of him seizing on the ground where he was like.
That's when he got choked out. They said he got choked out for fun on the stream, and then like started seizing up.
Okay,
So,
so
but that's usually not good if you get choked out and you don't just come back to, and you see with all them substances in him.
Yeah.
He might have triggered some seizure shit, and now he can't handle them drugs no more. I mean, he's on a lot of stuff.
Hey, also, I think it's important to know right now, anybody that wants to send a super chat. That's the only way we're going to be talking to the chat. That's the only way we're addressing y'all. And if any of you mark ass bitches want to fight, the best way to do it is send a super chat. And
Yeah, Lush is the only one catching fades up here, though, you guys. We just
right afterwards. You feel me? Like, but you got to send a super chat.
K-Mac's gonna be out there with the gloves. Y'all can get it on.
Nah, you can get fucking chipped. You get Cool Ranched.
Whoa. What you think about Clav? Lush, you think he's gonna last on all the drugs, or he doesn't have the Lush gene
Nah,
in
he
him?
doesn't, bro. Like you're not built to really take drugs, homie. Like you're too concerned with your looks.
But you never had this time where you're like warming up and kind of like building your like drug use like barrier around you. Like there's no way you were just like 19 and just off all the drugs and like rocking.
I was because I started doing it when I was 12. You feel me? This fool was fucking,
So he
like,
should have started earlier.
Yeah, he was being a little pussy reading books. You feel me? Going to class, getting A's. You feel me? Being a bitch. You feel me? I know the truth about Clav, bro. He's a mark, bro.
So you're the true Clav.
Exactly. Like he needs
I'm a true Clav.
Clav needs the Lush Max. If we're being honest, he needs to stop.
You're already dropping the body fat. That's very Clavish.
Look, like Clav.
Yo, look,
No way.
Oh shit.
Okay, Josh had dreads, bro.
All right, Josh's aren't bad though.
No way.
Bro, he looks like he's from Oak Park. I'm not gonna lie. He look like he ready to slide.
Hey, he looked like AWACS right here.
Oh God, that's AWACS. Yo.
I thought he was gonna have
look
the
like
super
Josh.
long kind
Oh
of.
my
balls.
God.
No,
This is like box
this ain't like a
braids,
pic
too.
of Joshua dreads,
Shit's
by the
more
way.
like box braids.
This is it.
No, this is like the closest that Mikey could find in like a
I mean, is that front one not a?
Them shits look like messy box braids.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, it looks like
got
he
his hair
got
done.
some nappy cornrows. That's what it really looked like.
He got his, he got his hair
calling
done.
those
It's
dreads.
hilarious.
No, Josh had some fucking look. Hey,
Nah, his shit was legit for sure. He had the longer ones. They were
yeah,
like
exactly.
thicker
Hey,
for sure.
ChatGPT, do your best and get Josh for dreads.
Josh got pics for sure in the phone for surely.
You know,
Hey, that Clav kid, they said he be doing steroids and shit though, right?
Yeah,
That's the thing. He has too many
That's probably-
substances
that's
in his
probably-
body.
it's an array of substances.
Peptides,
Peptides,
hormones,
yeah.
all kinds of stuff
Not
that he's
eating.
injecting. I see him.
Not eating. That's what I was gonna
like,
say.
He was
does
gonna-
Burger Max sometimes.
He does
him
Burger
and
Max.
Adam and all them shoot up their pizzas.
They did.
Yeah,
Adam had
Adam allowed a
25-year-old girl.
25-year-old nurse. I'm hoping. No, probably not. Yeah, she
A
wasn't.
25-year-old nurse.
Yeah, nurse.
You guys are so old when you guys are like a 25-year-old. Can you believe that?
You're gonna let a 25-year-old shoot some shit into your dick though?
Well, I'm 31,
Yes,
so
I'm
that's
old.
inbounds. Yeah.
Yes, I'm old.
Oh, I thought they were talking
You
about
saying if she's
smacking
a
a
nurse?
25
No,
girl.
her like trusting her with the
If she's a
duty.
nurse?
No, I'm not.
said
No,
if she's a nurse?
no. Just
I never
random.
want
Yeah.
my dick to ever have to go through any kind of needle, anything.
What if there's like 10 of them and they're like, Ricky, we need you to take this shot because you can't knock us all down without it.
I'm taking the shot.
All right, thank you.
I'm
There we
taking the
go. That's
shot.
all I need to
Ricky,
know.
I'm 44.
Uh-huh.
If I find a 21-year-old bitch attractive, am I sus?
No,
No, you're just Flaco.
I'm not shooting shit up for no coochie.
no.
Hell no, I'm trying to surrender because I mean
10 of them, man. I'm trying to enjoy all that.
I'm not sure.
I
It's
can't
a
take myself
once
out
in a
the
lifetime
game early.
opportunity.
10 of them?
What you mean?
It's like, yo, Ant.
But I'm shooting at me. What you talking about, baby?
It's like, yo, Ant, we could have you suit up for the Lakers tonight. You just got to take these steroids real
you
quick.
You taking bigger risk in your life, brother. Hey, you taking bigger risk in
Yeah,
your
but
life,
you know the risk that
You was trapping,
Yeah.
You know the risk you're taking with this. You don't know what's
Okay, so you want to see the side effects. You want to see the drug facts. Yeah, nah, that's fair.
Ain't no just out the blue. Let us shoot this in you right now to hit these 10 broads. Like what?
But they said it just gives you a chub. It just gets you ready to go. You feel me? You're on porn star status.
No. But then after you don't go away, gangland.
Well, then you gotta just keep going.
Hey, see, Pooh and been there. Pooh, no. That's the serum. That's all I need, man. Just bring me a little $20 bottle of Henny, man. I'm gonna run through them all, man. I ain't gonna even bust.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to say.
I ain't gonna even bust.
But
I'm ready.
I'm going buzz.
No, but that to me, like,
saying, there you go, right
that takes away a lot of it. There's Josh with dreads. Okay, I was waiting for this. He's essentially Jonathan Davis from Korn, circa.
Sure.
This is how Jack Harlow should have come out for the album.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yes. Why did you not consult with?
He's rocking the beanies, but he don't got the dreads to fill it up. So it's
exactly.
Hey,
it's a boneless dread beanie.
Is he a wook? Is he an essay? Is he a juggalo? Is he Josh?
Is he in a black gang?
Yeah, exactly. Is he a Damo or a Kiwi? The world may never know.
What, he had a blue rag on, right? He had a blue rag on.
Big Crippin' Josh. Big
Crippin' Josh. That's why I didn't fuck with Jalise, because she be saying blood too much.
Blood? Yeah, he wasn't feeling all that.
Yo,
forgot I was a Crip.
Was
I had
crazy.
to kick my own blood out.
He on this blue face shit for sure.
I had to kick my own blood out. Must have forgot I was a Crip.
Oh God, bro! Oh God, bro!
Had to kick my own blood out. Must have forgot I was a Crip. Fucking talking about, bro.
Man, let's get into Vitaly putting false predator allegations on people. He's getting sued, I heard, over this.
There's calls I can make regarding this.
Oh, this is
yeah, this gets deep, guys.
So you were supposed to rock Vitaly. What if you were included in the suit?
What if
you were supposed to go?
Niggas just need to lead this shit up to my nigga Chris Hansen, man.
We need to see the one where it's like him actually.
I trust Gideon. I trust
talking crazy.
I don't trust nobody but Chris Hansen, bro.
Facts, though.
Only Chris Hansen.
And I heard Chris Hansen is like a screenshot though. This is him crying about it.
Wait, I think it's the first link though in the page. The first link.
That one went to this one.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, let's just read this. Yeah, it's come to my attention that on a recent episode of Catching Child Predators, my team and I mistakenly portrayed Akash Singhania as a child predator. This was a mistake that I deeply regret. He never intended to meet a minor and has been cleared of all wrongdoing. I apologize to Mr. Singhania, his family, his friends, and anyone else affected by the mistake. To be clear, the work we do to expose predator behavior is the utmost importance. But in doing so, we cannot lose sight of the truth.
This is blame a random Indian guy. What the fuck, dude? Like,
it's a safe bet. It's a safe bet. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out all the Indians.
So janky, dog.
I have removed the video from all my accounts. I ask that anyone who has saved it, please do the same. Yeah, I'm sure they'll do that.
Nah.
Though I never encourage anyone to attempt to contact any person in my video. I ask that anyone who is attempting to contact Mr. Singhania cease at once. This was a learning experience for my team and me, and we will ensure that we will remain committed to the truth as we always have.
No, what if his name was Singhania cease?
That's what I thought. I'm like, how did his name change all of a sudden?
This combined with the, I was like, yo, that'd be so fire if that was his name. No, I feel bad for bro. Like, so basically,
no, this is terrible for sure.
So we all want to see the original.
The original, I can't find it probably because they're trying to clean. Oh, you're finding it? Okay.
It's on Remo's page for sure.
Yeah, it's on Remo.
And he was like making a bunch of Indian jokes, doing Indian accents, and everybody's like, this is funny because he's a predator. And now he was just being kind of racist to just this innocent guy. And it's a way.
Not jacking that beat.
Yeah. And now the Indian dude's definitely suing the shit out of Vitaly, I've heard. And he's going to be in hot water for this.
Now, okay, so I'll just say this. So when this post came up, because me and my artist were going to go on a stream with Vitaly hunting predators.
Oh shit.
And it could have been this stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So thankfully we weren't there.
Lush is just slapping the Indian guy.
Like, that would have been me making the racist remarks. Dude, but so
ruined Sadio's career before it gets going.
So with that being said, when I made a comment like, yo, like this is janky, and then somebody responded and he said the exact same thing happened to me. And there's a different predator catcher organization out of San Diego, and the same thing. He got falsely accused and dragged through the mud. And this was like, I guess 6 years ago, and like the police came to his shit and all this, and like he got presumed innocent or proved innocent or whatever, and like it ruined this guy's life.
Yeah, then you never repair your fucking, especially if you're not a public person too. It's like,
It's over.
That's crazy.
Should I call the guy?
yeah,
You want me to call the guy?
yeah, call
All
him.
right.
That would be interesting.
All right, I'll call it. Yeah? All right, let's call it.
Yeah, I would love that.
This guy's been calling me all fucking day. So,
The guy that got labeled a false predator?
yes.
Wow, how convenient.
Yeah. We're in the same group chat. I don't know how he got my number.
He made a support group, like,
Hey,
add a cost to this group chat. Instant.
Hey, bro, you're live on No Jumper right now.
I am?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so yeah, no, I was just telling my homies that I'm on the show with your story, and I know that you have a lot to say about this, getting falsely labeled a predator and all that, and how it negatively affected your life, and you're still in therapy, and it just caused all this negativity, and your wife's tripping on you, and you get on psych meds and all this shit. Like, you want to talk about it?
Sure, I'll talk about it.
All right, bust it.
Well, I feel like that CC unit page, I feel like he targeted me now that I'm finding out all these videos that my lady's sending me, because it's pissing her off, she's like, it's no way,
She's clearly very distraught.
She sent me
I
some
put him on mute.
things saying that he was just raided. His house, his parents' house was raided.
So your parents' house got raided by the cops because of this.
The creator's house, I think.
What were you saying?
So the creator's house got raided as a result of this altercation?
No, not. But it was raided for like anti-Jewish. Like I'm a Jewish,
Oh,
So
I'm a Jewish.
I feel like he targeted me because I'm Jewish. That's what I feel.
all right. This is going left.
They're gonna get wind.
We got to get him off the phone ASAP.
Wait, no.
Hey, show cancel.
Wait,
Get him off the phone
what are you
ASAP.
doing
We don't want to get
legally?
Kanye.
What are you doing legally to?
Ricky has a good question.
What type of legal recourse are you seeking?
I haven't seen anything, bro. No legal nothing, bro. I wanted to get an apology from him, bro. Just apologize, bro, so we could go on with life, brother. I haven't seen anything, bro, but if they're not willing to go there, bro, and if somebody's willing to lead me into the right direction, I'm willing to take that advice, bro.
I think there's potentially a big lawsuit.
Yeah,
there.
brother, get your bag, bro.
This is America, bro. It's a tradition to sue a motherfucker.
Do you know what you are?
If they
Get the bag.
This is America, bro. You gotta sue the fuck out of this dude.
Go
Take
crazy.
his fucking parents' house.
And add Vitaly in there, too.
Yeah, for sure. Vitaly needs to be just sued by proxy.
He just hit me back, literally, he's just literally 5 minutes ago messaged me 3 more times.
About
Okay,
what?
no,
Saying, bro, I asked him, so bro, are you gonna ignore me?
But what did Vitaly do to you?
No, so this guy thinks, I want to say, and me and this guy have been talking.
Send him everything, bro.
Well,
I sent him everything.
this guy thinks the
And I'm like, so
This guy thinks the Vitaly incident is fake. Dude,
I asked Vitaly, bro, so bro, are you gonna ignore me, bro? This is real. This is real shit, bro, that happened, bro. That little situation, I
thought this happened with somebody else,
What
though.
I'm thinking in my head, this is serious, bro.
not for sure.
No, it's dead serious.
Bro.
Yeah, no, on some real shit, we're gonna get to the bottom of it, bro. And I'm
We're gonna
sorry
help
that you
you.
went to that shit. You feel me? Like we got your back.
My homie Ricky's going to help you.
Yeah, we gonna get to the bottom of it. All right, brother. Much love.
I've been dealing with this for 6 years, bro.
This guy lost his fucking mind.
I have to raise kids, and it's hard, bro.
that's so sad.
I went through this, bro. I'm stuttering, bro, because this is not right.
We have a friend like that, too.
I've rolled around gang members my whole life, bro. I grew up in San Francisco.
We appreciate you, bro. Much love, gang. I'll talk to you soon. All right.
Right on, bro.
All right, brother.
Spilling his heart out because we appreciate
Y'all
you.
niggas is trolling.
No. But he really.
Yo, he went through that,
Look,
but I have no idea what
I don't
happened still,
understand
though.
that
I don't know what
shit,
happened.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
All right. yeah.
I think he was shell shocked.
So he essentially went through the same thing that the Indian guy went through. He got falsely accused by a pretty popular predator channel on YouTube of being a pedo, apparently, and with no substance.
Yeah, what does Vitaly have to do with him, though?
Well, because when this post went, like, when Vitaly's post went viral, he like hopped in the comments and then they started communicating, and he's asking Vitaly to try to bring more awareness to the situation.
To his situation, like, if you feel bad about yours, you should make everybody's public. Okay, that makes more sense.
This guy, I was trying to get him to say, but he was just, so
Jake had it out,
passionate about what he had going on. He was saying that he didn't even believe that he said, like, Vitaly is so desperate to get in the headlines and he'll do whatever he can.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't put it past him to, like, try to create a fake moment.
Yeah,
I think all this content though is powder keg ass shit. Like, eventually this was gonna go wrong in some way, shape, or form. Like, you know, it was funny or whatever. I feel like when the game had his moment on it, this shit died. Like, it was over with.
It's like the peak of verses, and then verses, like, now it's like, who cares about verses?
Honestly, this
is the verses of
predatory
pedophiles.
catching thing shit is like, honestly, when you see a lot of their videos, some of them be funny and shit. Even like the Skeet Hansen nigga,
he's great.
He's funny as fuck. But a lot of the times the cops be telling them like, yo, y'all niggas need to stop doing this shit and let us do this shit, because shit, niggas be pulling guns sometimes, all types of crazy shit. And that's why when I was saying jokingly earlier, but seriously, Chris Hansen is the only nigga who does it the right way, because Chris Hansen is fucking literally directly working with the police.
With the police scene operations that he's a part of. Yeah.
These niggas putting themselves up.
They interfere with the investigation.
And it's usually mentally disabled dudes they catch.
I was gonna say
literally,
that. That's
like
when I started.
70% of the time.
I stopped fucking with it, bro.
Y'all know the
when
nigga
it was
who be
like
slapping
pulling
them,
up on
though?
people that were
Y'all see the dude who be slapping
the
them?
white boys that be going in. Yeah.
When they started pulling up on people that were straight up mentally disabled, I checked out. I was
that's the ones that run with Vitaly, huh?
And also, that's the fools that we just, you feel me? This guy dealt with.
Something told me that. As soon as you said San Diego, I was like,
that's them.
Yeah, because they out of pocket when they be going crazy.
Or like or CC unit or some shit.
But is it worth the kind of flubs for the greater good of, catching these pedos? Like, do you gotta crack some eggs to make an omelet type of thing?
Well, it's interesting. It's interesting because at the end of the day, if there's somebody that's out there operating with impunity and getting away with hurting children, lock them the fuck away. So thank God that the Skeet Hansens and the fucking Gideons exist because like Gideon his shit has led to these predators.
No, for sure. You see them getting in cuffs and getting put in the car and stuff.
There's people like serving lengthy prison sentences for CP
and at least with Gideon, it seems like they build up a bunch of messages. They build up like a real kind of case against them before they lure them in and then really trap them in.
For sure.
Even though it is hilarious the way they do it.
No, it is. It is.
So
I think the dude Skeet Hansen did a pretty good like YouTube video where someone interviewed him about the whole dynamic of catching predators, and he was like, part of it is honorable, but a lot of it is like clout chasing.
For sure.
So how do you deal with that? And he was like, sometimes it does feel bad because like, I'm not gonna lie, the financial incentive is like a big reason of why I do it. You know what I'm saying? That these dudes aren't like superheroes trying to catch predators. They just want to go viral on YouTube. And
because if
you could tell too.
Niggas would be taking the right steps to like literally work with the police
and make sure you're gonna get them away. Yeah, because if they just go back home afterwards,
a lot of the times, they just be like, "Are you gonna acknowledge it?"
They get in the car and speed off, and then they go to the next house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a double-edged sword because. Once again, I'm happy certain niggas is out there willing to do this shit and catch all these niggas who is flying under the radar. But then it comes with the other shit. And then the other side to it is, God forbid, niggas run into somebody who end up killing one of these niggas. Yeah. You feel me? So.
Because that one dude got shot. The big fat guy with the beard that be doing that. A dude shot him for running up on him with his messages printed out to a minor and stuff like that. He wasn't playing.
It was either getting convicted of attempted murder or
a bad child case. Yeah.
Boom. I wonder how they're going to deal with that paperwork. Deal with that paperwork when he hits the compound.
No, it's all bad.
And I think that's obviously goes back to like, we need to kill all the PDFs, but it's like that's kind of why they don't, is because there might be a motherfucker that's exonerated, and then we got him laying here bleeding dead because we did firing team, and then the evidence comes out like, it actually wasn't him. That's usually why they don't.
I can easily print out a bunch of chat logs that are fake. Hypothetically.
Yeah, chat GPT him.
Get that pedo.
Yeah.
You feel me?
All right, line up, everybody. We're gonna shoot him.
Hey man, look, it'd be so funny, right? When it's a real pedo, you know, that's the only thing I'll be respecting about the police. Like when I was incarcerated, the ones that used to put them out there, like, look, I don't know if y'all know what's going on, but you know, the boy, you know what I'm saying, got a little girl on this thing. I'm like, what? Okay, for sure. Party time. Party time. Is that right? Yeah.
Is that right?
Some free rec, huh?
Yeah, you about to get touched.
Oh.
Say less.
You know, but shout out to them because they could just keep their mouth shut. But they're like, nah, we got to see him get dealt with even more for sure.
No,
But what if he wasn't? What if they just said that about
Like,
that
that was my high school bully.
That's the thing about it, so you not just taking their word for it. Like, you know, some type of way you gonna get to see that, whether they gotta show you on the computer, show you some paperwork with the 288 or what the charge is, read it out.
She wasn't
you
even
ain't
aware
just
that they
taking
had
a word.
that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just like making you aware so you can look it up and see if it's legit.
Yeah, and if they don't want to show you, they'll just hip you, and you already know. You know what I'm saying? Hit somebody on the streets, like, man, you know, go on this website or look this name up and shit. It's gonna come up.
They're gonna say, yep, he was right.
You know what? I think that these pred catchers could learn a little something from the inmates, from the convicts, because apparently their code requires more due diligence than some of these motherfuckers, because they wrongly accusing and running up on people that don't even.
But also, they're stopping them before. Yeah.
These
chat with them as
niggas
little
is
girls.
they catching them before they get to the point where they have paperwork established.
Or are they?
Well,
Dun, dun,
I'm sure a
dun.
lot of them might have previous
A lot of the
cases.
times they catching niggas because niggas is in the chat logs and shit. That's where niggas is really going off of it, is like you chatting with somebody who admitted that they was under.
Then why'd they run up on Rami Swambali like
It's
that?
like, look, it ain't no.
I don't know. Vitali always known for doing janky shit.
It's not no.
You crazy for that.
But look, it's not no one way. Like the police.
Cut me
The
off,
police
bro.
got different ways they catch you. I seen dudes like, you know what I'm saying, get caught up on the motherfucking blade. You know what I'm saying? I seen dudes get caught up over the internet. Like we had like one dude we had to get off the yard. You know what I'm saying? That was a homie. That was all bad. That was riding with us. You feel me? And like once we got the paperwork and we got to looking, it was an exchange like that. He was talking. A cop was posing as a 15-year-old or some shit like that. And see, and it was cold because he was trying to explain himself like, bro, but it was a cop. We like, man, we ain't trying to hear that the cop was acting like a 15-year-old.
You
and
thought.
you a dope.
Yeah.
So it don't matter if it was the cop. It's you thought when this cop told you I'm a 15-year-old, whatever, I'm trying to pay you, you thought you was dealing with a 15-year-old that was about to pay you. Fuck all that. It was a cop. Later on, you found out it was a cop posing as a 15-year-old. But
So
You can't be like, I knew the whole time, guys.
I knew I was going to expose the
like
police.
on some back page shit.
Yeah.
And I didn't think, I don't know, I forgot how it connected him, but it like
He's like
connected him
soliciting and then
got
they
him on-
scooped in. Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
they-
then they had you tell you come meet, like, oh yeah, well come meet me here. You know what I'm saying? All right, bet. You know what I'm saying?
And that
But once
seals
you
the
know,
deal.
and it's certain like wording, you gotta watch out that bait your ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it bait you into a case, cause some people, I've seen people where they didn't go, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But they already admitted, like, you know what I'm saying? Can I pay you? Yeah. Well,
all the
you know, it's
messages
all right.
where he
It's all
knows.
right. You know I'm 16. Is it all right? Ooh, motherfucker still like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, I got 1,000 for you. Ooh, you know what I'm saying?
2,500 for you.
Dead wrong.
Broke nigga, hurry up, hop on it, man. Yeah, what? Yeah.
Crazy.
I wasn't gonna pimp her, I was just gonna take the money.
All right, so before we get into this topic, we never like fully discussed this, and I want to I haven't discussed it with you at least. Like Moose, like how do you feel about the situation?
That's what I was trying to come back with.
The Poetic Flaco beef? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you made a video, you had to say what, playing in the background.
Shout out to Donnell Jones.
Got kicked out of the chat.
Shout out to Donnell Jones.
Out of the chat.
And Left Eye.
Got the chat, Rick?
I got kicked out of the chat, bro.
But you got
Adam getting
re-entered.
rid of all the Africans, bro. He
You got
kicking out all the
kicked out of the chat,
Africans.
for what?
You got re-entered.
No, he
I'm
hasn't.
not in it.
Oh, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
Someone put me back in immediately though.
And
after I got
Adam,
kicked.
what you do? Adam said he's on probation in the group
He
chat.
was mad because I wasn't upset at Gucci for telling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We had to get you out of there.
Horrible
Hey,
take,
look, I'm gonna just say this.
Yeah, horrible
I'm gonna
take.
just say this. Burr, look, you tried some stupid shit. You set me up when I came for peace.
Yup.
Man, look, that Gucci told in the song,
Yeah,
man.
he was
Come on,
telling in the
bro.
song after
Crazy
giving
though,
us
eh? Crazy
He
though, eh?
told you backdoored me because you knew that I was really on it.
I watched
you
the
and that
clips.
fat dope fiend.
I
You trying to take my cash money? I'm baby.
Yeah,
Adam asked you. He
That was a
said,
bar.
"And Hefe, are you disappointed and or surprised at Gucci Mane because he told him, is this changing his music for him?" You said, "I'm not surprised at all that he told, and it doesn't change the music for me because Gucci already told."
No. I didn't say that it doesn't change the music for me. This is what I said. It definitely changed the music for me because I don't want to hear no fucking Gucci no more, where I was a Gucci fan and had some songs from Gucci. Now, as far as how everybody else see Gucci, no. I know people that's way more dangerous than Gucci. Shit, I'm more dangerous than Gucci. Gucci caught a motherfucking case, you know what I'm saying, because somebody was sent at him, and Gucci tried to flee and had nowhere to go, so he popped that thing.
Self-defense.
In self-defense, you feel me? And that's just, and he was a rapper at the time, and he was known to trap, and then, he started, oh man, Gucci of blood, and it just kind of like sent his character, the allure of him being a rapper and catching a body through the roof.
It's a super gangster.
Gucci shit, I mean, as far as we know, Gucci got one body. I mean, so me seeing Gucci tell, like, no, I wasn't like everybody else, like, oh man, Goo-wop, oh, this crazy going on bad, man. I know a nigga that allegedly got, 15 bodies at told.
Exactly. Here,
you know what I'm saying?
Gucci ain't hard to fucking fly, homie.
But to all the normal people that ain't super street, they looked at him as the biggest gangster from Atlanta for all these years, and that shattered his image. That shattered his image for sure.
Hell yeah!
I think that was the biggest thing.
Okay, but look, let's not sidetrack into that. Let's stay on Moose's whatchamacallit, because you guys don't want to get me started on this.
But you are.
Get you started on what?
Ricky?
No, I'm just saying, like, I
get started, man.
He's pondering.
You Gucci lawyer, get started.
This is all I'm gonna say. This is all I'm gonna say.
Come on, Ricky.
I feel like you echoed similar sentiments to what I said, and it wasn't a problem. But when I said it, it was a problem. So I'm gonna just leave it there. You feel me?
What you say? No, shit.
No, I'm saying that I wasn't surprised. I was like, I wasn't surprised that Gucci
for sure.
cooperated.
That was not the fucking basis of your point.
No, it was a part of it.
But
Adam might have because you a non-affiliate. Adam can't hold me because, like I said again, my rap sheet is way more dangerous than Gucci's. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been everywhere. So, hell no, I wasn't surprised. What you mean? Like, that shit, Gucci caught a body? Like, man, motherfucking, huh?
But
no,
like
motherfuckers die every day where I'm like,
I'll be honest.
I got one of the hottest areas in zones.
I was also saying that I feel that the culture is kind of letting Pooh Shisty off for being so stupid to attempt something like this. Because I was tripping out earlier that day. I was listening to everybody's conversation about it, and I was like, damn.
Man, free Pooh Shisty.
Hold on, wait, let me land. I was like,
what if the culture, before you land, it's not that the culture letting Pooh Shisty off, definitely stupidity at its finest.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Even me, don't know motherfucker that come from the street, you know what I'm saying, get to be a millionaire and still acting like that and doing that type of stupidity.
Yeah.
It ain't that a motherfucker letting him off. He acted and he did some shit that we signify as gangster, and the gangster that he did it to. See, when two gangsters do shit, you know what I'm saying, we expect a certain moral ethic and street-based code to follow.
I understand
so
that.
that's what it is. It's like damn, Gooch. I mean, yeah, he did bullshit, but nigga, what you telling for?
But I feel like, so the way I'm coming at it is the square's perspective, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was listening to everybody, and I felt the same way Charlamagne felt. Was like, damn, bro, the media is dragging Gucci through this shit. If Pooh Shisty never committed the dumbest fucking robbery in hip hop, this wouldn't even be a conversation. So, like, y'all trying to jump on Gucci's back, and Charlamagne way more experienced than me. He has intimate interviews with Gucci. Was saying in his new book, he talks about that he doesn't view himself as a gangster anymore.
But it don't matter to the public.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying, I'm not going to entertain. I'm not going to entertain the people in the public that are like, man, Goo-wop was my idol. I was out here spanking shit just because of Goo-wop. Like, that's not my type of person. I'm not about to entertain that and rationalize that. You want to live that way, that's cool. But my square perspective is, yo, this dude didn't even commit an intelligent crime. Like, if Gucci just straight up like pointed him out, like they had to solve the case on his word 1,000%. There weren't any other people that could point out Pooh Shisty, I would probably feel the same way. Like, damn, Gucci, you did bad.
Gucci should have just let the other guys that was in the
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
I understand that.
He should have just let them do the talking. One thing about it, that rap song he made, that's going to the case. They're going to play that, man, this is what he's describing, this happened, blase, blah, stuff like that. But you absolutely right. It is dumb of Pooh Shisty, but still, regardless of Gucci trying to come out and say beforehand, oh, man, I don't view myself as a street dude no more. That's fine and dandy. Just a few years ago, it was dig up your dead homies and this and that.
Yeah,
now,
that's what I said.
it's Gucci the age again. Gucci's not a YN no more. Gucci's a corporate dude. He's supposed to not be in the streets. But just like even this is for me, bro. I don't view myself like, and you gonna have people to be like, oh, well, you do this. Bro, who the fuck is anybody in the society to put an age limit on grown up things? Oh man, that's something that a YN do it like that. Now, yeah, once you Gucci don't supposed to be moving like no YN, but in him being a corporate dude, regardless of him being far removed from the street, it's certain ethics you gotta keep. Regardless, if I come on record and tell you I'm not in the streets no more, that don't mean if you rob me and I know it's you, I'm gonna tell on you.
And I think the biggest reason why is just that Gucci Mane, what Pooh Shisty did isn't in line with his character that he put out and his image that he put out. He is Pooh Shisty. The case that he caught before he was famous, he was doing crazy shit and up and chops on people. You know what I'm saying? He just went to prison. He just got out. Gucci snitching goes directly against everything he's ever stood for, and I think that's why it's a bigger deal. We're like, yeah, of course Pooh Shisty fucking robbed Gucci to get out of his deal. That sounds very Pooh Shisty-esque. Him snitching and pointing them out and giving a statement at the scene of a crime is against everything we've heard from Gucci for his whole entire career.
I understand that, and I do appreciate what you guys are saying. That's not lost upon me, but I feel like even Adam said this on the Monday show. He said, there's nuance in this conversation that he feels like I was ignoring. And I feel like the nuance in the conversation is Gucci no longer holds himself to those standards, but the culture based off of his image, certain people want to hold him to those standards. But who are we to tell a man who wakes up in his own body and makes decisions for himself what he's supposed to do based off how he views himself? So Gucci is basically saying, he said, I'm a CEO, I'm a model. This nigga said, I'm a model. What the fuck? He said
what
all
does
these
this have to do with anything, though? It's still a stark contrast to like the entire brand that he built for his.
And maybe it takes the consumer a while to change with the product. Maybe it takes and I understand a lot of people see Gucci as the ultimate street nigga putting belt to ass.
He's still signing Pooh
Gucci
Shisty.
has said out of his own mouth multiple times, I don't view myself that way, and I no longer operate that way anymore. So if you don't allow him to change, you basically are keeping him in the Stone Age. It doesn't matter what
allowing him to change.
Not because at the end of the day, look, bro, like regardless of you removing yourself from the street, like it's pros and cons out here. Like you still, like you could turn a preacher right down today. It's still gonna be somebody bad at you because you killed their cousin. Like, oh man, I don't care about him, you know what I'm saying, turn his faith to God or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't expect Gucci to be out here acting like a YN. He could come on record and say, oh man, you know, I don't view myself as a street dude no more. And you absolutely right. At the end of the day, we just shoot an opinion. At the end of the day, he the one that has to live with himself and wake up in that body. So moral of the story, Gucci can do what the fuck he want to do. He the one that has to suffer them consequences, but just still, you know what I'm saying, on the outside looking in after you and like, hey, did all this and did all that. Like, no, motherfucker, expect you to keep it honorable. I don't expect you to crash out as a YN, but just because you and lived this carnage and you and did a lot of shit, and just because you getting your life together, I don't think your life coming together has to do with you cooperating on somebody to the police about a lifestyle that you understood and have lived.
Rappers live off of a facade, though, and like we've always accused rappers of being fake gangsters, studio gangsters, and stuff like that. And I feel like with Gucci, it's interesting because you know he also has mental health issues, and like. I guess now.
Why you look at me when you said that?
No, I was
he
checking in with you.
He was mentally ill.
I'm trying to broadcast, whatever. You feel me?
I have mental health issues. So what?
It was him.
Mental health
I'm
issues.
depressed. It was him.
People are now saying that
play soccer for
Gucci didn't snitch. It was the clone. You know what I'm saying? And I think people are grappling with this idea of Gucci changing, and along with that, maybe his mental health improving, and he's making decisions that he wouldn't have made in the past. I feel like the Gucci of old, he wouldn't have gave Pooh the chance to get the ups on him. He probably would have called him to the trap house with 30 of his niggas outside. Let them know, you ain't getting out this contract, bro. And if you want out to get out this contract, we're going to handle it.
Right now, and not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say this. Right now, you rob Jay-Z right now. I don't got Jay-Z going to court on you. Jay-Z.
I got Jay going to court on me.
I don't got him going to court on you. Jay-Z don't tell you he's a gangster, this and that. He's just a street dude that been in the street. I do not. And I'm willing to bet. I can bet you rob Jay-Z and get away with it. I don't got Jay-Z giving no statement like, oh yeah, yeah, it was him.
I made that analogy.
I love that impression.
I'm not gonna lie. I made that
Great
analogy.
impression.
I kind of have Jay going to the cops. I kind of got Jay going to
Man,
the
do you
cops.
think because Lush got baptized, he going to the police now? The ops still want him. The ops still want him
Listen,
just because he got
look,
baptized.
I'm
He go to
square. I'm
church.
proudly a square. That's just my opinion.
Nah,
Y'all don't
nah,
have
but
to.
But so am I.
honestly,
So am I.
See it my way.
Yeah, no, bro.
I can even attest to your point, right? I view myself as the same way. Like I'm a square, whatever, right? But honestly, my nigga, even just growing up, niggas was always told like, don't tell. You feel me? It's just that simple. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it was never like, oh, I gotta be a street nigga to not tell. It's just like, nigga, don't tell on a nigga. Especially,
you don't gotta be a gay beggar to be a street nigga though.
Yeah,
That's
like,
what I think motherfuckers
especially-
be crossing when people say street nigga, motherfucker, everybody think that you talking about a gang banger.
Yeah. It's street nigga, like, nigga, just because I don't tell, that don't mean I'm a street nigga or I'm trying to portray to be a street nigga. I just don't want to tell on the next man, especially in a situation where, nigga, this nigga already got himself caught. You feel me? It ain't no need for me to even come out. So I'm like literally going out my way to tell at this point.
But then, like Adam's example, like if
weird.
someone steals Pooh's car, are you calling the police?
Somebody steal my car.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm calling the police, bro.
I'm calling the police.
You just said you wouldn't call the police.
Stole my car.
Yeah.
Nigga stole my
gotta
car.
report my car
that's
stolen.
what I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
that's what I'm
saying.
about to say. That's
Now,
a
I'm
whole
not getting
different
nobody
ballgame.
prosecuted.
Nigga
Did you see
stole
anybody
my car
steal it?
before.
You
Okay.
know in your car?
Exactly.
No.
Okay.
I just know my car stole. I don't know how my shit
I
got
got you.
stolen.
When
It's
I
gone.
lived in Connecticut, niggas literally stole my car. All like knew everything, you feel me? But like nigga, at the end of the day, I gotta make a report to get my shit back. But I'm not reporting on no nigga saying I know who did it. None of that shit. But
Okay.
that's different.
No,
feel
I
me?
get you, I get you.
Opposed to if a nigga came in here and took all my shit off me right now, on my mother's soul, on my sister's soul, I'm not saying a word about it, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't believe in telling on another nigga.
No, I get
I
that.
subscribe to the freeway Rick ideology of the streets. Snitching is a part of the game, whether you want to accept it or not. That's
sure.
just what
For
happens.
sure.
Okay.
That's just what
But
happens.
the way
I
niggas
mean, what's the ideology? So
I
does
think
that
it's-
mean you open to snitching? Like if something happened?
No, not at all.
You gotta get it clear.
Yeah, because you gotta explain that because you just saying that don't.
It helps me accept when people say that dude's a rat and I can't believe that he snitched. Like you said, the tough ass niggas, 15 bodies, but they snitch.
Yeah.
And if somebody were to tell me that, I can easily accept that because I understand that that's a part of the lifestyle.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like that's how most gangsters carry it. You know what I'm saying? They understand that you taking this risk and somebody can do bad.
For sure.
And
Okay,
people
so-
will do bad. More people do bad
even
than
though
alright.
niggas can accept it, I think in the Gucci case, it's hard for niggas to
Well,
accept
so
it. That's
essentially,
the problem.
terrible
And to still
takes
be
like
beloved.
this, terrible takes like this, or despite the fact that we like him so much, are what got Ricky temporarily blamed.
Yeah, blamed
in
from
the no
the-
jumper
I mean, you
chat.
can say it's a
All right.
terrible take, but I got a lot of hip hop media agreeing with me at the tippy top of this shit. Like, it's not that hard of a take to surmise. It's like, oh, you guys are killing this dude, but look at this fucking idiot caught on camera.
And I don't even
Fucking
think,
gun,
I don't even
man.
think it was that. It was like, you're like, how could people be mad at Gucci?
Yeah,
why aren't they
he
focusing
moved the
everything on
goalposts.
Pooh Shiesty? That was
he moved the goalposts for the sake of
angle
this
was
combo.
just, and I get it. I
Yeah,
like taking
you're a
extreme stances too, but
Yeah, and you're a
that's what it
smart
was.
guy, and you know how to manipulate conversation. We all do. That's why we're sitting.
The only thing I'll give Adam is it happened in the group chat and it should happen live versus, you feel me?
It's hard to tell people's tones and stuff, and like, you know,
I'll give him that, but
I personally was like I thought like for satirical purposes, I was already considering like
he did say that. He did say that.
like temporarily, but then adding you right back. So I didn't realize you'd still be blamed. You will be returned, but
you know who will not be returning?
I can't believe we spiraled off. We're supposed to be talking about this the whole time.
And here we are. This is why we get paid the big bucks, boys. All right.
Poetic Fatso, man, I'm sorry your days have come to an end at No Jumper. You wasn't getting paid for nothing. We not using them topics no more. And now you can't even pop it in the group chat no more. The Flaco era has ended. We got Lush, we got Brick, we got Almighty from the OG squad. And that's it, man. Flaco is over with, my G. I won.
Oh my fucking God. All right. It's crazy because like at a certain point there became like a big divide in the No Jumper staff. And there's always been like different points of division, for at least like during this era a lot. Like when I was here before, it didn't really feel like that way to that extent. I felt like there was a lot more unity overall. Now, like on specific shows, like the Tuesday show, like we all get along really well. There's no like issues between nobody on there for real. If we have arguments, we damn near got to turn that shit up for the sake of content sometimes, just to like
It's
make
not
it
too chill.
Yeah, because we actually all in real life get along really good. Like that's the reality. You feel me? As far as with other cast members and other shows, there's never been more glaringly apparent than the modern era, like with Flaco and his issues with Munchie B, his issues with you feel me, and other people as well. But so like, I mean, you kind of summarize where it's at essentially. Like Flaco, per my understanding, is no longer a part of No Jumper. Like I'm still not 100% clear. I even asked,
he's fired. He's fired for sure.
Okay, like I asked in the group chat that I don't know if I got a response.
Yeah, Adam's dancing around it, but if you don't show up to work, you're not getting paid from your job, you don't provide anything to your job, are you working that job?
Well, like I don't know what the fuck they have arranged behind the scenes.
It's nothing from what I've heard. I've heard there's no cash being handed, there's no payments being sent, there's no communication now at this point. Do you still work at that job?
So like, and we didn't really even fully, I mean, speak about this last night. I feel like as much as we could have, considering like, you know, Flaco not being in the group chat is
amazing.
Well, yeah, like I said, Donnell Jones songs are on your Instagram.
Yeah,
You're fucking
I'm dancing on Flaco. You know what I'm saying, for sure.
Like I personally am cool with Flaco. I don't have beef with Flaco. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool with you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're my dog. So it's like I don't have like a horse in that race between the two of y'all. I feel like Flaco was a big contributor to No Jumper. And
what was the
did a
final
lot.
straw? I think we're missing some context. Like, why was Flaco removed? What was the last conversation?
The last move was him calling me a racist. He was pushing the racist narrative. I think he pushed the broke narrative. He pushed the I'm not good at podcasting narrative. None of these stuck. So he switched to, he does a lot of microaggressions towards black people. And I'm like, the guy who calls black people animals on a regular basis is trying to tell me about microaggressions towards black people. It's like, this isn't a serious convo. Everybody in the group chat saw that. It was very disingenuous because then he's like, Adam, do you even know what a microaggression is? And like saying, like trying to like, you know, like libtard out. Like I'm the libtard up here. And Flaco was super fucking libtarding out. And that's not very, you know, Flaco-esque. So he was desperate. His last ditch effort didn't work, and we all saw how much of a bozo he really was. So we got him out of there and brought Munchie back. So
damn, so y'all just clipped him. He
all
called
things
you a
are right.
racist and he got clipped.
I don't think that's the reason why though.
I'm just saying, I think it was just like that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Him not getting along with Munchie, him not getting along with you, like there being like a clear like division.
Him shitting on the Monday show constantly while doing a show with, you know, who Adam considers his op. You know what I'm saying? I know that played a part in it too.
And ultimately, is that full Adam's like this? I've never like added or subtracted anybody. From
it's all Adam,
before,
yeah.
You feel me? It's like it's.
I feel like Adam doesn't want to cut ties with Flaco though. He's carrying it in a very political fashion. He doesn't want to necessarily, from what I could tell. I agree.
Yeah, it's like when you're about to break up with your girl, but you don't want to do it, but you just like maybe go and cheat on her, so you guys break up, so you don't have to like do the face-to-face convo, you know, that type of thing.
Why perpetuate the cliche of like this fool has gotten into it with like the vast majority of the prominent cast members that are no longer a part of there? Why would he want to keep that going?
You know that's brewing though. But
they,
you know that's brewing.
They both said numerous times they would both be fucking like, and Adam's smart, that's why he's not doing it, and Flaco's smart, that's why he's not, because neither one of them, they both said even if we don't like work together, we won't publicly disparage.
That's what literally every host in Adam says every time. That's what Sharp was saying. That's what you said. That's what all you guys say.
So
and then you go to war.
Though, but at this point, it's such a played out route to go. If you leave No Jumper, to just start talking about all the shit that you didn't like while you were here, but you were here.
He's kind of already doing that. If you go watch 607 and Jaleese pod with him, he's talking about how shit No Jumper is. There's a couple good hosts, but everybody else is bums that don't make no money.
You though.
Yeah, but
that's what I read.
But when you're talking about it as No Jumper is not in a good place, and it was way better when I was up there, and you know, remember AD and T-Rail era, you know, it's like you're obviously, you know, saying something about the platform you're supposed to be working for, you know, and you're doing it simping for this other dude who's saying how trash No Jumper is, and that's 607 Unc was saying the same thing.
Disparagement clause.
It's like, yeah.
I believe that ultimately T-Rail and Adam are probably going to be cool again at some point.
Yeah.
Like I just feel that like
sometime this year, probably.
Yeah, I feel like that is going to come to an end at a certain point. And if people are like have like made a decision on like drawing a line in the sand based on that, they're probably going to play themselves out.
For sure. Yeah. Like, I fuck with T-Rail. I don't fuck with Flaco.
Like, so
yeah, I'll say that.
So I say that to say it makes sense for Flaco to like be cool with T-Rail because he never had a reason not to be. So I can't really talk shit about that. But at the same time, him having a show with T-Rail, you know what I'm saying?
While being offered a show with Adam first.
And not doing it, like I could see Adam's like I don't know if that played a part. To me, that probably
because he made it seem like I didn't want to pod with Moose. I have the group text, the first group text where he says, "Oh my bad, I didn't know it was scheduled for this day. Just schedule another one. And I'll fly back out and do the pod with y'all." So there was not an issue. So that wasn't the issue.
What about the biblical understanding of it's all content? Because that's what rules this space, right?
Well, yeah, of course.
That's what rules. Because at some point, you know, Adam's benefiting from Flaco doing what he's doing. You're benefiting from it.
But
he's
is he?
Benefiting from it.
How is Flaco?
The only thing I didn't like is that Flaco was sitting there dissing the platform with Jaleese and Unc. Like, come on, bro, give us some powerful ops. You know what I'm saying? Not Jaleese and Unc. Because that's what I was sitting there thinking though. Is Jaleese does all this no jumper dissing, but will come up here
and glaze Adam.
Happy as fuck to be here. Glaze Adam. Glaze everybody.
Glaze Josh.
Yeah,
figuratively.
But, literally. So it feels like everybody does that. Like everybody is when they're away from no jumper, they talk shit about it, but they're more than willing to come here, sit down on these couches and, you know.
What started Flaco and your disdain? Because you said like he was in the group chat like, oh, what's up? I'll come pod with you. What was like the initial?
I don't know. I think maybe he started seeing stuff because I do criticize Flaco sometimes. Like when he called the, you know, people on the MLK parade, you know, black animals. I was like, that's kind of weird. You know, it's kind of a way to, you know, dehumanize black people. I just kind of criticize them when I feel fit. It's not like overtly or I had something against Flaco.
Oh, I thought it was chilling when you do it to your own people though.
Well, I could have a problem with it though. I'm saying it's not as bad. Like if I was calling them animals, it would be a much bigger reaction than Flaco saying it. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know what I'm saying? But I was just criticizing. I felt like I had fair criticisms, and then he was going at Munchie, and I just felt like my main question was just like he said that Munchie turned on him, Munchie did this, but Munchie's side was Flaco's been exhibiting behavior that I disagree with time and time again. How much does you doing a favor for me and getting me in the building at no jumper do I have to keep my mouth shut on stuff you say, and when can I start speaking out? That's all I was saying. Like, what standard are you holding Munchie to when he's reasonable to speak out against the bullshit you be doing sometimes? Like if Lush gets me in no jumper, can I just never speak on nothing Lush does again? Because I feel like that's the stance he was taking in his podcasting. Munchie B is a content creator. I felt that was unreasonable, and now I'm a dick sucker for the members and all that type of shit. And that's his reaction. It was never an honest conversation because he would get cleaned up in that honest conversation. That's why he would stutter through it.
The one thing that's confusing about that is it seems like T-Rail kind of held him to the fire.
Yeah,
and that's not, you know, like
valid point. Like, I was very confused about why he decided to harp on your criticism when it's like I know his comment section on that video in particular is full of people criticizing him.
But that's why I think he just lumped me in. It was like everybody criticizing me. All criticism right now is them just hating because I'm getting the bag and putting out this good video. I think that's how he's looking, but that's just like a dumb person's perspective, obviously. And Flaco's pretty fucking stupid, so it doesn't surprise me.
It'd be like that. But I mean, I'm not taking a side in that war either. And I still fuck with Flaco, and I hope that, you know, everything work out. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one op down, now it's Whack 100 next. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be potting with Whack tomorrow, I think, or next week or something. And Whack, you know what I'm saying? We could pot it up, and I'll take Whack down too.
Somebody make the edit of Curry running to the corner and make it move. Somebody come up with the edit of Curry running to the corner. You know it's automatic.
Moose, are you calling yourself the Wax Slayer?
Yeah, the Flock Slayer, the Wax Slayer, whatever you want to call it, man. The King of the North came down and started slaying shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, also, before we get into our final topics, before the super chats, I think we should take a call from somebody who was just banned from the platform yesterday.
Who is that?
Swifty Blue.
Oh shit!
I am interested in this call.
Yeah. We could just do donations after this. Donations after this. Go ahead.
Should I save it for tomorrow?
No,
go ahead. But no more topics. No more topics.
All right. We hit all the topics, right? We good. Let's see if Swifty answers. He just hit me shortly ago. We'll see. If not, then we're straighten. Oh, here you go.
Lush, my G.
What's happening? It's Big Swifty in the building. What's going on, brother?
Man, how you living?
Man, chilling. So, always a man of great controversy, name in the middle of all kinds of different conversations. Yesterday, we reacted on the No Jumper show, and Adam banned you from No Jumper. First of all, how do you feel about that?
I can't come back.
Apparently, you are banned. So, like,
oh my God, that's not good.
How do you feel like? I mean, like, were you really trying to get a job at No Jumper? Were you hollering at the homie and trying to like get a like? What's up with that?
Okay, shout out Adam, but I was low-key teasing him about the job part, you know. I seen he gave Comfort Raider an opportunity to go on there, so I was just teasing him. I was trolling like I needed to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I needed a podcast job, but in reality, like I was not serious, bro. I'm really not. Like I don't need money. I don't work. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I do music full time, bro. So don't like tell Adam not to get too flattered.
As far as like, did you intend when you went on Hood Socks for that to really like be the end of your relationship with No Jumper?
No, I didn't expect him to get upset, but I get it. You know, I get it after I seen the back and forth they had, the Hood Stocks and the No Jumper. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm gonna show love to my raza and the Hood Stocks and the Southside community. So Adam can't be upset at that. You know what I'm saying? Simple. But
I don't think he's upset.
Shout out both platforms.
He's not upset at that though, Swifty. He was upset that you're like calling him a bad guy after he felt like you guys were friends. I think that's what.
Yeah. Adam was saying that he thought y'all was homies though.
I'll be honest with you, my culture, how I came up, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you, like, my morals and the things I grew up on, like, we have different views. So that's why he might not be a good guy in my book. You get what I'm saying? As in, like, oh, your wife's a porn star, bro, and this and that, and woo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up religious. I grew up different, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but then why ask him for a job and troll with him, you know what I mean?
Because I clown, bro. Because I could ask for a job. Because I come on the podcast and I talk shit, and that's what I do. I get paid to talk shit on records, so I'm gonna ask them to give me a job on the podcast, clowning. Because like if you get what I'm saying? Like
no,
I really don't need money. I can show you my bank account.
No.
I got more than you too, bro.
Hey, no, it ain't.
I'm just being real, gang. I'm just being. I'm humble, bro.
Yeah, I never said you broke or nothing.
I got a $250,000 check off of Duetti for selling some masters to some music. Like, bro, I really don't need a podcast. Like, I just do that shit for fun. And me asking Adam was just me being like a troll, like, you know what I'm saying, in a nice way. Me stroking his ego, bro. That's how I got people on the pod. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta break it down and tell people what it is, then that's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, ain't nobody in this business my best friend. No journalist, not no rapper, not no nothing. So I could care less how anybody feels. You know, if he's upset, that's on him. I don't wish nobody gets hurt. I don't hope he gets stabbed in jail like he said about me, but it is what it is, bro.
That's crazy. That was crazy.
Nah, but
I'm gonna pray for him and his wife and his kid, and I hope the best, bro, because you know what? Me personally, like, I want the best for everybody, and I can't even go on a podcast and play with nobody like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. But like I said, you know, we think like it ain't even about, you know, motherfuckers ain't trying to discredit you not having no money or anything like that. It's just like you came with the analogy, right? Like how you told Hood Stocks, you like Adam a bad guy.
It's like, let me tell something. Let me hold $1. Let me hold 20. Let me hold 100. You might not know what I got. I'm just testing. I'm testing the waters. I'm seeing how far you gonna take it.
But that shows like a friendship of some type of, you know, good relationship.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I never said Adam wasn't my friend. I never said I don't fuck with him. I just said he's not a good guy, bro.
How you gonna call your friend? Yeah, that's crazy.
It just comes off a little two-faced. That's all.
All right, and I also think on top of that, so you going on Hood Stocks, that was basically
Adam's still cool, bro. I'm not even mad at him, straight up. I was upset, like what he said, but man, I ain't upset, man. Once he get over it, he gonna text me or call me.
No, that's good because clearly, like, you guys both have a friendship. Then
and said the same thing about you, though.
I need a ball in his court, bro. Like you want to be disrespectful and continue to troll me and talk shit, do that. But if you want to be a man to man, like, let your nuts hang and you be like, man, okay, I see what you're coming from with the dialogue, and be a man, bro.
Even Swifty Blue was heaven sent.
Even
straight the fuck up.
You feel me? Come on, bro.
Like,
We here to bless people, not mess. Not, you know.
Hey.
vision. I'm not trying to fuck nobody vision up.
On top of that, like you went on Hood Stocks because like that's a homie platform. You feel me? That's a Rasa platform, right?
I had to clear my name on a Rasa platform. I can't go on no jumper and expect fucking 1,500 Southsiders to be watching. No. You get what I'm saying? Because they're gonna be watching Southside podcast.
To clear that green, clear that green.
No, but it is important because you went through a lot of fucking bullshit, right? You feel me? And you had to deal with a lot of shit.
I owed it to my people. That's it. I owed it to them. Like, you know, I went on Vlad TV, I went on No Jumper, and I talked about things, but that's because they paid me. They paid me to pull up. You know what I'm saying? And then lucky he ain't pay me. I had to just pull up and pay my dues. I had to pay my dues to my folks, you know, because that's what I am. You get what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, nobody's mad at that. It's just the stuff that you said, I think, was the
like a
problem.
DP?
No, I didn't disrespect nobody, but I try to keep it respectful.
Pooh just asked if it was a podcast DP.
You said what?
Pooh just asked if that's considered a podcast DP.
If I worked for your podcast.
No, wasn't going.
He was saying you going on Hood Stocks.
Okay, but what if Adam went on a podcast and said all the same things that you said about him and started criticizing your lifestyle and stuff like that? I'm just curious what your response would have been.
In the room right now, we got Ricky Roy, Moose Man, Pooh, and Young and Hefe.
Okay, man. Shout out to everybody in there.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to know. I want to shout out to Munchie B too, man. I ain't talked to him. I ain't touched bases with him. I just want to say what's up.
Yep, shouts to the mayor of Inglewood. You feel me? You already know.
Yeah.
But
yeah, shout out to the mayor.
Shout out to Swifty Blue, man.
So with that being said, Swifty, we do appreciate you calling in, and hopefully this is bridging a gap of sorts, you know, content aside.
I'm not tripping, bro. I'm not tripping. I was a little upset, and I was like, damn, hold on, man. Do I got to go to No Jumper up there, let my prisons be felt? But nah, bro, I'm cool, bro. I'm let Adam think about it and later on hit me when he's over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's upset. It's all good. You know, I hope he got it off his chest on the pod, you know?
Well, hey, there it is. You heard it here first from Grimy Suge. You feel me? We got
he'll get over it.
And you know what I'm saying? There are conversations to be had in the future.
Yeah,
you
no,
feel me?
shout out to the whole cast out there, man. And you know, everybody knows I keep it respectful when I pull up.
You know what it is, big double S. Be smooth, player.
Exactly, man. We showed up.
Okay, Lush.
Okay, Lush.
Are you giving up?
Yeah, there's definitely not no problem with, like, that's Adam and you know, Lucky's problem. I don't got no problem with Hood Stocks, Droops. Me and Droops is always talking. So shout out to Hood Stocks. Yeah,
Droops a real one.
I love Droops. Droops from Hood Stocks, his co-host, Lucky co-host.
Where you from?
He from over there. He from Highland Park.
My boy, I was a Drew P's from Highland Park. He got out the feds not too long ago.
I'm not sure.
It might be. I don't. But hey, it might could be the same person, bro. Like Droops is a real one. I know that.
Yeah, he hella cool. He cool people though.
He feds with a Droops from Highland Park.
Shit.
It might be. I'll tap in with him. I was just talking to him last night.
Yeah, he a good dude.
Yeah, shout out to Droops, man.
And Lucky, I've always, you know, respected as well. So
yeah,
like,
same type of thing. I can't go against Rasa for the white man. You know what I'm saying? We got to have our own issue. You feel me? So.
And he's Jewish too. So it's like, I'd be like,
yeah, you got, oh God.
Yeah.
We want to do the super chats now, Mikey?
Yeah, especially after I went so hard against Khaled for not being pro-Palestine.
That was the worst spin I've ever seen. That was the worst PR cleanup I have ever seen.
Oh, okay, I see.
In my life, bro.
Oh, shit, my bad. Live chat.
That shit.
Got you.
Nah, bro, he had to draft that before he came with that one.
That's good, huh?
Okay, shout out to B Harmander for the subscribe to the membership. We got Ghost. He said Lush should be in the middle captaincy with this squad, not on the side. I told him to take the seat. He said no.
We specifically made this decision as a crew. Like Moose was steering the ship today.
No jumper general. Dragonite Crit Moose. I was with your girl. She kind of loose. I was hitting that. Listen to Papoose. I told her she got to choose. She treats me like a god. Call me Zeus.
Okay, with the R.
Hey, but you rhyme like Dr. Seuss.
Oh God.
That's up, boy.
You got to use more than multi-syllable.
More syllables. We need syllables.
Move said Moose and Hefe is like Kobe and Shaq. Keep it up. Hey, say Liz.
I like it.
Flex the Flash said, stop the cap. No Jumper not going to talk about how 100 and Big U paperwork and how 100 run out of Las Vegas to Utah. Pyruta.
Pyruta is amazing. No, I don't know anything about it.
I didn't hear about none of that.
I don't know about anything you said, but Pyruta.
That must be where Lil Brazy's from.
Yeah,
Pyruta,
for sure. The fact that he doesn't have an album, the fact that Lil Brazy
Damn, he slept on that one.
doesn't have an album called Pyruta.
Dragonite Crip said, Ricky, the chat spoke, and the only way we accept you is you do a meetup with the chat and catch some fades, cuz. I'll crack it off first, cuz.
Hey, I'll meet you at the Lincoln, Dragonite Crip.
Yo, I'll be the ref.
I'll meet you at the Lincoln, homie.
Meet me at the Lincoln, bro.
Oh my god. Dragonite Crypt, the chat just told me they're protesting the super chats until Ricky or Pooh gets fired. Moose, take your pick and fire someone, make Adam proud, before I fire them, I'll fire myself. Gia Sim said, does anybody remember Flaco saying his preferred corn category was that ghetto shit? Lush asked specifically, man said
Brothers
N-word and Tim's.
Brothers and Tim's.
Flex the Flash said, will y'all report your gun if it was stolen?
Nah, just say you lost it.
Hey, fool, I fucking, my car, never mind, fool. I don't deal with the police.
You about to incriminate somebody right now.
No. And I fucking shook the Johnny's on the way here.
That's what he said. He got a high speed on the way here. What you think of that, Ant?
Is what it is.
I mean, you know, Lush can do what Lush do. Am I talking about that type of stuff, just getting away from the police? Hell no.
Sport mode.
He already dry snitching like Gucci song, man. Shout out to everybody, man. This has been No Jumper News. You know what it is, man.
Hey, salute.
Oh, my bad.
I didn't get it no high speed to go get it.